Hello, good afternoon. My name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. It is, of course, Matchday Live. The WSL is back. It is exciting times. Of course, it is. It's been quite a dramatic day in the WSL. Is there going to be more drama here this afternoon at Meadow Park? It is Arsenal women versus West Ham. It is going to be a really, really big, important game after the results earlier today. We have to win. Join me and let's see how we get on. So, of course, both Manchester teams won, of course, this afternoon. So we are currently back down in fourth place. A win will take us above Man City and just 3 points behind Manchester United. The leaders and champions Chelsea did drop points again. A 2-2 draw. It's going to be too late probably for us to catch them. But we just need to keep winning and don't worry too much about the other results. Now, what team have we gone with today then for this big game at a packed and sold out Meadow Park? Let's have a look, shall we? So this is how the Arsenal team line up. And in goal it is, of course, Daphne Van Domselaar. Back four, Emily Fox, Leah Williamson, Steph Catley and Katie McCabe. In midfield it is Captain Kim Little, Leah Volti and Frida Marnham. And in the front three, it's Mariona Caldente, Leslie Russo, and, of course, Chloe Kelly. Her first start since returning to Arsenal. Brilliant to see her in the team. On the bench then for Arsenal, it's Manu Zinsberger, Jenna Knight-Swanger, Katie Reid, Amanda Illerstadt, Kyra Cooney-Cross. Vicky Palova's back on the bench. Fantastic to see her back in the squad after this ACL injury. Caitlin Ford, Stina Blackstenius and Beth Mead. What a squad that is. For West Ham in goal it is Kinga Sesnek. Their back four is Kirsty Smith, Eva Nystrom, Amber Tyek and Verena Hanshaw. In midfield it is Dagny Brindosdottir, Una Siren and Serena Pybel. And their front three is Vivian Asai, Shake Martinez and Camilla Sayers. So that is your team lineup. So what do you make of that Arsenal team? It's well, I mean, it's strong, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's probably the strongest team that we've got. Oh, we've got some comments in already. I do apologise. Ryan is with us. We are back. We are indeed. Greg says, after everyone looking forward to a 7-0 win. Wouldn't that be nice, wouldn't it? Ryan's got 7-0 maybe. Chelsea have dropped 2 points at least. Yeah, they did. There we go. YouTube censors our free spirits. I haven't overslept. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry. We are booked fine. No problem at all. And has to be another comfortable home win, 4 or 5-0. Yeah, maybe. Miss Pinksock from Canada's with us. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Ryan says, do you have to keep seeing Jonas this way? Well, when I get a new team picture without Jonas in it, then we will. But, you know, he did kind of put his squad together. Anyway, the teams are coming out here at Meadow Park. Do not forget, actually, really important, of course, our very own Lord Andreas is at Meadow Park today. He is doing a vlog for us. He sent some clips already pre-match. Looking forward to that. I'll put that together for you later on, maybe tonight. Or if not tomorrow, we'll get that up on the channel for you. That is going to be really good. So don't forget to watch out for that. But this is all about the WSL, the return of the WSL. It feels like a long time since we've last played. It was, of course, the Tottenham game. We won that 5-0 at the Emirates. This is at Meadow Park. It's another London derby. Let's get the job done today. Let's win the 3 points. If it's a big win, fantastic. But as long as we get the 3 points, looking at that league table, we have to win. Anything less than a win and we stay outside of that top three. And that is not good. LG said, I thought we were done with a vaulty little double pivot. Yes, I did as well. But there you go. It is what it is. I think maybe when Vicky's up to speed, we'll probably see her in there, won't we? Potentially. But yeah, do we need it at home to West Ham, a double pivot? I'm not sure if we do. But anyway, in Renee, we trust, don't we? I'm sure we do. Terry's well, of course he is. Says, afternoon, Richard, my main man, Greg, Miss Pinksock's all in the chat. How are you doing, Terry? Good to see you, my friend. Miss Pinksock's, of course, saying hi to Terry. So it looks like we're all in. We are all in, all ready to go in this game in the WSL. Arsenal versus West Ham. Wow. It's always a difficult game against West Ham. We've got a great record against them at home. Of course we have. And of course, we should be expected to beat them today. But football, it can throw up some strange results. We've seen it plenty of times, but I'm sure we will. In fact, it looks as though West Ham are playing a 5 at the back. A 5 at the back for West Ham today. 3 in midfield. So they're packing that defence, aren't they? They're going to make it difficult for us. We expected them to. And the 2 up front, of course, Martinez and Asai, the captain. Both good players, of course. As we know, the German and the French. Perry says, Rene better not cock this up today, playing Chloe Sterling. No, I don't know. LG says, why would you want to halt KCC's momentum? Well, yeah, I think, don't forget, she was away with Australia, long flight back. Yes, you could say the same about Steph Catley and obviously Steph Catley and Emily Fox. They play in defence. I think that's slightly different. I think in the centre midfield, you need to be 100% in it. And maybe in this particular game, it's come too quickly for Kyra. I would assume that's the reason. And they've just dropped her onto the bench just because she's not quite ready maybe to play a full game. And that's probably the reason. I wouldn't necessarily say it's anything more than that. Let's not read too much into it. I think that's the reason. I think without the international break, I think she would have started. But the international break's coming, and she was part of that, obviously. I say Emily Fox, I'm a little bit surprised she started, but what other choices have we got other than Katie Reid? Not a natural position, as we know, although she can do a job there. And, of course, her Jenna Knight-Swanger probably could have played there, but, of course, she was over in America as well for the She Believes Cup. So we've got a 4-0 prediction there. Ags with us, of course, Ags with us. Chelsea lose points today. Good evening. They have, yes. Well, Russo, indeed. Anyway, we are just about to kick off here at Meadow Park in the first day of spring, really, isn't it? I suppose it is March the 2nd. The sun's been shining. It's a lovely evening in of course, Boreham Wood. And we are off and underway. Arsenal attacking the goal to our right in this first half, which is the south stand, which is the end that isn't covered. It was a mistake at the back. Arsenal got an early chance. Russo's in. Oh, and she almost gave us a lead inside the first 15 seconds. A mistake at the back from West Ham. Poor back pass it was. Russo was onto it quickly. Maybe she just delayed her shot a little bit too long there, and the defender was able to get back and make the block. That's a terrible back pass, actually. Russo took the extra touch, and that maybe gave the defender the chance to come across and get the block in. Important block for West Ham. Arsenal do have a corner in the first minute. And what a start this was, or could have been, for Arsenal there. West Ham making a terrible, terrible mistake. Anyway, the corner comes in. Well, it will be about to come in over on this near side. From Katie McCabe. She's placed the ball. Chloe Kelly came across, but she's been moved away for the short one. Now she's going to move herself towards the edge of the box. The corner comes in. She has a 6-yard box. Oh, the goalkeeper struggles a bit, punches it clear. Can Chloe Kelly get there? She can't. It's a rush clearance, though, from Martinez, who's gone down with a slight injury. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. In fact, it was Asai, with the clearance there. And it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. And the corner comes in, and the goalkeeper, she sort of did okay, actually. Was under a bit of pressure. The Polish goalkeeper, Snycek. Anyway, Arsenal trying to come forward again. Made a really fast start to this game. Could have been 1-0 up already. And is that going to go out for a corner? No, it isn't. It is going to be a throw instead, which Chloe Kelly is going to take. Wow. LG's laughing at Terry's Chloe Sterling in the comment there. El Loco says, wow, the world has changed a lot since we last had a live game here. Since we met here, there's been presidents having shouting matches. Well, no, it has. It's all kicking off, isn't it? It's all kicking off. And I'm sure that there's things that we need to be concerned about regarding all of that at some stage. But at the moment, let's just enjoy the football, which has been a great start this from Arsenal. Really, really fast start. We've got Ange with us in the chat as well. How you doing, Ange? Good to see you. Of course, as always, Arsenal 0, West Ham 0. 2 minutes on the clock, but it's been all Arsenal. But we're just giving the ball away. And suddenly West Ham coming forward now for the first time on this near side. It is Martinez. She can keep the ball in. She's managed to keep the ball in. Can she get a cross in? She takes her time too long there, and the ball's gone behind. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. And yeah, fast start it's been from Arsenal, hasn't it? It's been really, really good. We just need to find the goal, which we came so close to. But anyway, let's see how we get on. Anyway, we're trying to play out from the back now. Ball goes back to goalkeeper Daphne Van Domsel, all in yellow today. Or Kim Little just giving the ball away on the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal playing themselves into trouble. A bit like the men's team tend to do as well. And we get away with that one and Brins Jars Dottir is claiming that should have been a corner, but it is actually a goal kick to Arsenal. Was a West Ham manager, former manager of Tottenham, Rhiannon Skinner, of course, as we know. And she's only beaten Arsenal once in 7 games as manager against us. If you remember that game last season, wasn't it? The North London derby, which Tottenham won 1-0. Totally against the run of play. But that's what I'm saying. These results can happen in football, you know. So we don't take it for granted that we can win. Let's just win the game first before we start worrying about 7-0s and stuff, as much as that would be nice. Anyway, we started this game well. We're in possession now. Leah Williamson. LG says, I'm nervous. I'm still traumatised by the men's team against West Ham. Yeah, this is different though, isn't it? This isn't the men. This is the women, and they tend to get these kind of results done, don't they? We know Arteta struggles against certain coaches on a regular basis. But so far, of course, we don't have that problem with this manager for the Arsenal women, because she's not been manager long enough to have a record against anybody, really. Although, of course, our very first WSL game was West Ham, wasn't it? West Ham away at Dagenham and Redbridge, and of course we did win that game by 2-0. The goals did come in the second half. Rosa Kafaji is not in the squad today, and it was a penalty, of course, from Mariona Caldente, in great form, the Spaniard, of course, for Arsenal in the last few games. Steph Catley then just puts that ball out there, plays it safe, no risks taken, back in her centre-back position, where she's done so well alongside Leah Williamson. Obviously, she must still have some left in her legs following the long trip she's had, of course, in this international break, along with 1 or 2 others. West Ham not really having so many issues with that problem, of course, being a team that's not quite at the top end of the WSL. They should be safe this season, shouldn't they? Looking at the number of points they've got, and they've got 14 points. Obviously, Crystal Palace at the bottom have only got 6, so they've got quite a buffer there. I don't imagine West Ham will go down. They came fairly close last season, didn't they? Finished second from bottom, of course, ahead of Bristol City, who actually lost in the Championship today to Newcastle. So they probably won't be coming straight back up, will they? Miss Pinksot says that Mario won Player of the Month in Barclays. No, she did, yeah. She had a brilliant month, of course. Fantastic form from her. She's been in fantastic form for quite a while now. Now she's settled in, really looks good. And Arsenal looking good in this game, trying to bring the ball forward now. Kim Little plays it forward. That's a foul inside the centre circle. Referee says no. And now West Ham on the counter-attack. Martinez has done well. Plays the ball through. It's a chance here for Asai. Good save from Daphne Van Domselaar. And that would have been controversial if West Ham had scored. Surely that was a foul there inside the centre circle. The referee said no. And West Ham broke away from that situation. Good play, actually, from Martinez there. Really good play from the German. Cut inside and then found Asai. The ball was maybe a little bit behind her, but she managed to get a shot away. And it looked like a good save, actually, from Daphne. In fact, it looks as though, was that goal kick? Did it just go wide? I'm sure Daphne saved that, isn't she? It is a corner. It is a corner to West Ham. I thought it was. Not great defended in there, was it, in the end? Anyway, it's a corner to West Ham, which SI is going to take towards the near post. Header comes in. Oh, and it's dropped in. It's dropped in as it brings Godotti has scored. And West Ham lead 1-0, totally against the run of play. They did just have a chance, of course, a few moments ago. And they have now scored, gone 1-0 up. In fact, it isn't Brins Godotti who scored, is it? It's one of the other defenders, Sayak, I think it is. But against the run of play completely, West Ham have taken the lead here. We did say shock results can happen in football. We've seen it so many times. And West Ham have taken the lead. The first corner of the game, a header from, 8 yards out. And not very good defending again from Arsenal there. The header comes in and it's dropped in. It is Sayak, I think it is, number 5, with the goal. The Belgium. And West Ham have taken a shock lead here, just 7 minutes on the clock. And, well, that is not what was required. LG says, West Ham goal, told you I was nervous. Well, yeah, but don't worry about that. We've got plenty of time. We've started well. We're coming forward again now. The ball over on that far side. Mariona's not had much impact at so far, but that's a nice ball in field. Kim Little just on the edge of the box, plays out to the far side. Katie McKay fought back across. Plays it back. And Arsenal have got a lot of work to do. We had a lot of work to do anyway, and we'll have a lot more work to do now. Greg says that's a blow. Well, it is, but it's very early in the game, and I'm sure we've got plenty of time to turn this around. Gratzovic says, now I'll have to leave you for a while, dining and focus on the game. Hammers have scored. Hammers have just scored, but Arsenal are coming forward now. Mariona finds Katie McCabe over on that far side. Arsenal's left on the edge of the penalty. Touches it back to Leah Volti. Plays it into Frida Marnham. Leah Volti again. Greg says, with the quality we've got, we won't be behind for long. Well, you'd think not, wouldn't you? But we've seen this film before, unfortunately. Let's hope that this remake is slightly better than some of the previous ones that we've seen. But West Ham are winning 1-0. Very soft goal. Chloe Kelly on this side, not had the ball much so far. Finds Emily Fox. And Leah Williamson. Arsenal just need to recover their composure, really, because, you know, we started the game really well. Anyway, Leslie Russo touches it out to that far side. It's a good touch there. Mariona should keep this in. Arsenal are, in fact, is it offside? Is that offside? The flag's up. And it's given us offside. I'm not convinced it was offside, actually. But anyway, there we go. It's been given us offside against Mariona. And it is Amber Sayek's goal for West Ham that has given them the lead. And it's her first goal of the season. That's typical, isn't it? If you're going to concede a goal, you concede a goal to a defender who's not scored all season. And we are now in March. Anyway, Arsenal are back in possession. Leah Williamson plays a long ball forward. It was a decent ball looking for Mariona. West Ham do manage to head that out. And Mariona's found Katie McCabe. And it's a bit sloppy that from Arsenal over on that far side. And West Ham coming forward again, but Leah Williamson steps in and touches the ball out to that far side. Mariona plays it in to Frida Marnham. That's a good ball out to that far side. Leah Williamson playing as a winger. Gets the ball. This is nice play. Can she get the shot away? She does get the shot away, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Leah Williamson there playing almost as a left winger. Got forward, cut inside onto her right foot. It's a good effort, actually, from the edge of the penalty area, but it ended up going straight at the goalkeeper. She started that move herself. Very Tony Adams-like there, stepping in at the back. Driving forward. She carried on her run forward as well. Did manage to get a shot. West Ham now inside the Arsenal penalty. Martinez plays it across the box. Wow, what a clearance that is off the goal line from Katie McCabe. And West Ham almost grab a second goal. And that was good play again from Martinez. She's looked lively in these opening stages here. That was just a long ball over the top down this near side. West Ham on this left. And she played it across the goal, and it would easily have been a tap in there at the far post. And the ball across the box was a good one. And in the end, it was Katie McCabe. It would have been a tap in there for Pybel. It's another corner, though, to West Ham. And we didn't defend the last one particularly well, did we? This is from the same place. The corner comes back in again. And this time we do manage to clear it away. Do we have a far post headed back in? And Daphne makes a save. Oh, it's gone over the line. West Ham have got a second goal. It's scrappy, and it might well be Sayak again. She hasn't scored all season, and she's got 2 in 11 minutes. This is ridiculous here. Arsenal just cannot defend these set pieces, and the Belgium defender has now scored twice. And suddenly what was a difficult task is now an even more difficult task. We are 2-0 down. And again, it's a goal from a corner. John says lackluster. Well, it's certainly not great, is it? El Loco says our midfield is slow. Yes, I don't know if that's necessarily a problem, though, is it? We've conceded 2 goals from set pieces. Joe says pathetic indeed. LG says 2-0. Indeed, it is 2-0. That was terrible defending and scrambling around, and Sayak scrambled it over the line. It did go over the line, and it is 2-0. And wow, Arsenal are in big trouble in this game here. Candy says, what the hell is going on? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Just terrible, really. LG says, the West Ham men laid the blueprint for how to play against Arsenal. Well, I don't really think this game's anywhere near the same type of game, is it? At all. But anyway, we've conceded 2 goals from sloppy set pieces. And, wow, we wasn't expecting this, was we, at all? We was not expecting this. And Arsenal, quite frankly, need to liven ourselves up. We started so well, we almost scored in what's inside the first 15 seconds. Anyway, it is what it is. We are 2-0 down, and we've got to find a way to come back into this game. Leah Williamson plays a long ball up this near side. It's flicked on. Chloe Kelly, can she get there? No, she can't, because woman of the moment, Sayek, is back there doing some defensive work this time. She's got herself 2 goals. Wow, that is just amazing, really, isn't it? Anyway, Emily Fox now on this near side. And Arsenal with it all to do. But there's still plenty of time. We've only played 13 and a half minutes here at Meadow Park. There's loads of time. Ryan says West Ham have had their Weetabix for breakfast. Well, they may well have done. Well, certainly Amber Sayek seems to have done. Anyway, Emily Fox's cross. Header comes in from Leslie Russo, but it's straight at the goalkeeper again. That's a bit better from Arsenal. Getting the ball wide. It was nice play. And it's a good cross there from Emily Fox on this near side. And a header from Russo. She couldn't really get enough power on that header, though, could she? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again now. Chloe Kelly does really, really well. Plays the ball up this near side to Frida Marnham. Suddenly Arsenal looking a lot more dangerous, in fact, than offside against Frida Marnham there. And that attack's going to come to nothing. And we've been offside twice, and Steena's not even on the pitch. Renee looking deep in thought there on the bench. I mean, it's too early in the game to panic and think that, your game plan isn't working. I mean, we've been playing okay till we conceded that first goal. And West Ham have been dangerous on the counter-attack and caused us a couple of problems. And in the end, they've got the 2 corners and got the 2 goals. But so there's plenty of time. We don't need to panic yet, do we? We don't need to panic. And let's hope that we can score the next goal. LG says Daphne needs to be braver, I think. She really comes out to claim crosses. We complain about Zinsberger for the same thing. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, I'll look at the goals again at half-time. I thought she was a little bit unlucky with the second one. I mean, she made a good save, and then it just sort of bounced back out to Sayek, who scrambled it over the line. But yeah, maybe the goalkeeper doesn't need to come out and demand that box a bit more. Maybe you're right. We'll have a look at the goals again at half-time, I'm sure, and see him again. Our Regenders, we were saying, Regender, good to see what's happened. Well, what's happened is we've conceded 2 goals from corners, and the West Ham defender Amber Sayek scored them both, and she hasn't scored all season. So there you go. But anyway, we've got loads of time to come back into this, and we haven't been playing too badly overall. We've just switched off at the back a couple of times, and yeah, Ag says we have to score next. We do indeed. If West Ham score a third, then that's game over, isn't it? Even at this early stage, you feel, but. We do need to get the next goal. And if we can get the next goal in the next sort of 10, 15 minutes, I think we've got plenty of time to get to come back and get the win. But there's an offside again. West Ham's high line is causing us some problems here. Who's a good player to play against a high line with space in behind, I wonder? If only we had someone on the bench who maybe liked playing off the shoulder of the last defender, who could make runs in behind and got a bit of pace. If only we had someone like that, that'd be good, wouldn't it? LG says, how are we going to come back with a slow midfield? Well, I think because we'll end up getting control of the game in that midfield. They'll start controlling the pace of the game, and I think we will start to get opportunities. But anyway, I don't think the midfield's necessarily been the biggest issue so far. We just need to defend set pieces better, which is basic stuff, isn't it, really? Basic stuff. 2 really poor goals to concede. Emily Fox has just given the ball away. Wouldn't be surprised to see her get taken off. Not yet, obviously, but I think she's going to run out of legs a little bit in the second half. Anyway, Brynge Giles-Dottir plays that ball forward. Oh, that's really good play on the edge of the box. West Ham in with a chance for a third goal. Good defending that time, though, from Katie McCabe it was, and now she's coming forward. Plays the ball over the top. Let's see, Russo's in. Is this a big chance for Arsenal? It must be 2-1. Russo's inside the penalty area, and she's put it wide. Oh, dearie me. That just sums up this game so far for Arsenal. Leslie Russo there was put through. It was a lovely ball over the top, actually, from Katie McCabe. She definitely wasn't offside that time. It was a good run in between the 2 defenders. She got cleared in, one-on-one with the keeper. She's got to put that in. How she not put that in? That is incredible miss. That is an incredible miss. And quite honestly, Jesus, that is terrible. Greg says, you're right, Rich. We haven't got a decent striker on the bench. We haven't got a decent striker on the pitch, judging by that miss. Anyway, John says, "Dear oh dear, indeed." And the thing is, if that was Stina missed that chance, you can imagine what the reaction would be. But because it's Leslie Russo, I will let her off. We'll let Leslie Russo off. Anyway, Chloe Kelly now's in behind on this near side, and now this is a chance for 2-1. Oh, the cross is blocked, and it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Suddenly, we're looking a little bit better, though, aren't we? But yeah. El Loco said it's all set up now for Stina to come on and score the winner in the second half. Yeah, it is, yeah. But we need to get back into it first. I'll bring her on now, me. Take off one of them slow midfielders, get Stina on, go 2 up front and just batter them. Anyway, we've got a throw on this near side. Is it a corner? It looked like it went out for a throw, but maybe it's a corner, actually. Anyway, either way, it is a corner. And can we score from a corner? They've scored from 2 corners. Let's see if we can return at the favour. John said, yes, agree what you say if Stina would miss it. Exactly, yeah. But because it's Leslie Russo, no one says a word, except for me, because that was a terrible miss. Terrible miss. She's got to bury that chance. In fact, Stina would probably have buried it, actually. It's the sort of chance she likes. Anyway, this corner comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. West Ham head it away so they can attack corners and defend them pretty well. So far in this game, we've still got the ball over on that far side. Leah Williamson touches it back. Kim Little with a shot from distance, but again, it's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. That's 3 shots we have had, and they've all been straight into the arms of the goalkeeper for West Ham. That was Leah Volti, actually, with that effort, not Kim Little. I do apologise. Frederick says, yes, Russo never misses. No, you'd think so, wouldn't you? If you listen to the way people talk about her, you'd think she never misses, but she has missed, and she's missed a few, and she's missed a big one here. That was a good chance. That to put us right back into it. Giving the ball away again in a dangerous area, and suddenly West Ham on the counter-attack again. And it's Asai on this near side, running at the Arsenal defence, gets into the penalty area, plays it forward. So there's an offside not given, and the shot comes in, and it's just wide. And Arsenal got ripped apart there. And it's Pybel's gone down, looking to get on the end of that cross. And suddenly Arsenal ripped apart again on a counter-attack. It's good play from West Ham. You've got to give them credit, actually. It is good play from them. There was an offside actually in there. Surely the goal wouldn't have counted. It was offside. And in fact, it was Katie McCabe's defensive play there. LG says, I blame Stina for that Leslie miss. I think everybody does. It is definitely Stina's fault. Absolutely. LG says, we're so shaky. Martinez and SI are causing us problems. They are. They're ripping us to pieces on the counter-attack, aren't they? That was given us offside, by the way. So it wouldn't have counted had it gone in. But anyway, Leah Williamson now plays the ball forward. And again, Leslie Russo can't keep hold of it. Just talking about Stina, yeah? Maybe we need her on the pitch. Anyway, West Ham have just conceded a throw on this near side. And Chloe Kelly's going to take it. No, she's not. She's going to leave it to Emily Fox. And, wow. What an unexpected start to this game. We've only played 21 minutes. And incredibly, Arsenal 2-0 down. 2-0 down. Wow. I say the good news is there's loads of time left, isn't there? Still. So certainly we have to panic, but we need to play better. We've just lost the ball again in midfield. In fact, we haven't, because the referee's given a free kick. And that was a foul there by Nystrom, the Finnish defender. But West Ham will be absolutely delighted with the way this game has gone. The game plan for them has almost gone to perfection, hasn't it? You know, they've defended well and they've looked dangerous on the counter-attack and scored 2 goals from set pieces. That's pretty much what you would predict, wouldn't you? LG says, we need to score over the next 10 minutes. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, as long as we don't concede again, you know, it doesn't really matter when we get the first goal. Well, it does. It's not in the last 5 minutes. It'll be too late, probably. But I don't think we need to panic and think that, you know, even if we're 2-0 down at half time, I don't think the game's over. We've certainly come back from worse situations than that. But obviously, the sooner we can get the first goal, the better it'll be. And maybe it'll settle us down a little bit. Anyway, Russo now touches it off here on this near side. Emily Fox. Seems to be a lot of space. Can Arsenal make the most of it? Chloe Kelly on this near side. Need to see a little bit more from her in this game. Cuts it in field. Plays it square to Leah Volti. Touches it off to Steph Catley. And now it's with Mariona on the edge of the box. And Frida Marnham and Mariona exchanging passes. We're not getting anywhere. Now we do. Kim Little inside the penalty area. Tries to play it into the box. It's cut out. Leslie Russo was there. And Arsenal have picked up possession again. Leah Volti's thought about a shot from distance. Instead, she plays it into the edge of the area. Chloe Kelly does try a shot, and that's better. And that's a decent save there from the West Ham goalkeeper, Kinga Slynick. And that was much better from Arsenal. Looking for the breakthrough there. Chloe Kelly did well, got the shot away. It was on target. Yes, it was close to the goalkeeper again. But at least we have created one or two moments in this game now. But West Ham in possession on this near side, and we've seen how dangerous they are. In fact, we've won a throw. Chloe Kelly takes it quickly on this near side. In fact, the referee's changed his mind and given it to West Ham. Miss Pinksock says 3 shots all at the keeper. Yeah, they have been. I think it's actually 4 straight at the keeper. But that one, there was a little bit better. It was at least the goalkeeper had to dive slightly to save that one. The other ones before had been straight into her arms. But slightly better that from Arsenal, but still obviously nowhere near good enough, because we are still losing this game by 2-0. And West Ham coming forward again, looking for that third goal, which you do feel could be curtains. That's good defending though from Leah Williamson. She's definitely got a bit between her teeth in this game, hasn't she? She seems really fired up. Leah Williamson, she's been brilliant actually. And she just pushes Martinez over there in the corner. I think it may well be a free kick. In fact, it's a throw, so that's fair enough, wasn't it? It is a throw to West Ham on this near side, in line with the Arsenal penalty area. The throw comes in. Martinez has done really well. Gets a shot away, but it's gone wide. No problem there. She's looked lively, hasn't she, though? Martinez, the German striker for West Ham, looked really, really lively there. He got past Kim Little too easily. Got the shot away, but it was quite a long way wide in the end. Leah Williamson now plays the ball back to Daphne Van Domselaar. And Arsenal now with a mountain to climb in this game. But as we said, plenty of time. Plenty of time to do so. Arsenal has to play it from the back. Leah Volti plays it forward to Chloe Kelly. Holds it up well and then is fouled from behind. It's going to be a free kick, which Chloe takes quickly. Finds Leah Williamson. Looks a long ball up this near side, looking for the runner, Leslie Russo. West Ham again have defended it well. Surely that went out of play. The referee says play on. And Leah Williamson again in possession for Arsenal. 25.5 minutes played. Arsenal 0, West Ham 2. That is the score. We're not making that up. Anyway, Chloe Kelly's going to keep this in. Tries to drill across into the box. And in fact, it's given us offside again. And Arsenal struggling with this high line from West Ham. It's a risky game from West Ham, you feel. And if it comes off once, we'll be in. Well, we was in. Leslie Russo was in a bit earlier. Should have scored. But one of the positives from this game has been the performance of Leah Williamson so far. She's looked really, really good in this game. She's been strong. She's defended well. And she's been driving the team forward. It's almost like a proper captain's performance from her. But she's just equaling actually Jordan Nobbs's WSL appearance record for Arsenal today. 157th game in this competition. She's on the ball again. Leah Williamson plays the ball forward. Leslie Russo again can't hold it up. Is it going to fall to Mariona? It's not, because West Ham defender again's there, hoofing it clear. And hoofing it clear again, and Emily Fox heads it forward, but that's going to go out. Is it for a throw to West Ham on this near side? It is. And we're struggling to create too much at the moment, aren't we, in this game? 27 minutes played, 2-0 to West Ham. Not what we was expecting, is it? Let's be honest. Certainly not. But there's loads of time left. Freedom Island does well there. Leah Volti plays it square to Mariona, plays the ball through. It's a lovely turn. It comes to Leslie Russo again. But again, her shot's blocked. Again, she maybe wanted a little bit too long there to get the shot away. Maybe her first time effort was what's needed. West Ham just giving the ball away on the edge of the box. But in fact, Arsenal have given it straight back to him. Straight to Martinez. Plays the ball forward, looking for the run. Oh, it's going to get a lucky ricochet there off Pybel, but Arsenal managed to deal with that. And now Leah Williamson plays it forward. And Chloe Kelly can get on the end of this. In fact, she's just committed a foul. And it is going to be a free kick to West Ham. It's Hanshaw there that was fouled by Chloe Kelly. And, oh, she just sort of stood an ankle. Maybe a bit lucky not to get a yellow card there, Chloe Kelly, actually. But anyway. Lovely turn there from Frida Marnham just before. See, Leslie Russo should have shot there, and she delayed and gave the defender a chance to come across and get the block in. And that's twice she's done that today. LG says, likewise with the men's game, we're not really troubling West Ham. It's comfortable. At the moment it is. Greg says, we've come back from 2-0 down before, so no panic. No, there's no panic yet. Absolutely not. But we obviously are going to have to play a lot better if we're going to come back from 2-0 down in this particular game, which we need to do, or we won't be in the top 3. And games are running out, of course, in the WSL. Of course, there are talks of expanding the league, which will be a good thing, but for the time being, it is only 12 teams, 22 games. And you drop too many points and you're in trouble, aren't you? And we certainly have dropped too many points already this season. We can't afford to drop any more. Certainly not at home to West Ham. That would be one of the shock results of the season. Here, this ball over the top. And Arsenal could pick it up. It was a good play from Chloe Kelly. Emily Fox now. Can we create something here? Chloe Kelly again. She's got more into this game. She's playing well now. Leah Volti plays it square to Steph Catley. Leah Williamson wants the ball. Leah Williamson's got the ball. Can she find a pass? In fact, she's forced all the way back to Daphne Van Domselaar. Terry says, you can see why Wolves picked Chelsea now. Well, I don't think this is the reason, is it? Let's be honest. You know, she would have added more to our team. So surely if you're a player of ambition, you'd want to come to a team where you can add something to it. She's not going to add much to Chelsea because they haven't already got. So I don't think that I don't know what the reason is other than where Chelsea are in the league and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, West Ham coming forward again, looking for a third goal, but that's a poor cross. Leah Williamson read that well and has managed to tidy that up and clear it away. Leslie Russo touches the ball off now to Frida Marnham, and she gets it back. It's Katie McCabe over on the far side. Leslie Russo needs to make into the box. Katie McCabe, can she pull it across? Oh, she delays it too long. And the tackle comes in. In fact, it was Mariona, sorry. The tackle came in, just drilled that across the box. It was a lovely move, though. A lovely ball from Frida Marnham. Mariona was in her own half. She definitely wasn't offside. When she's got there, you've got to play that across. Look at, Russo's getting there as quickly as she could. In the end, she delayed it too long. And Mariona saying you needed to get there quicker. Well, she got there as quick as she could. If only we had a striker who was a little bit quick in the squad that we could have played, who would have maybe got onto the end of that a bit quicker. If only we had one. Anyway, it is 31 minutes on the clock. Arsenal 0, West Ham 2. And again, we've not made the most of a good opportunity. YouTube says that free speech says speechless. Is it too late to get Jonas back? Well, I don't know. Well, it is too late to get Jonas back, obviously, and I think it's too early to be thinking that as well. But anyway, a defeat here today, and wow, we would be in trouble in this league to try and get in that top 3. And we've got the Champions League, of course, coming up in this month. The Real Madrid game, the FA Cup as well next week. We're starting to get to the business end of the season. And we need to be getting in that top 3, don't we? Because unless we win the Champions League, we won't be in it next season. Terry says, didn't she say she wanted to win things? Well, of course. Every player wants to win things. Otherwise, what's the point of them playing? Obviously, Chelsea have got more chance of winning things. But then you say that, we've still got the 2 cup competitions we're in. There's still an opportunity for us to win one or at least one of them. So, we've got a good chance of winning a trophy as well. But, we need to obviously do better than we are at the minute. That's absolutely true. El Loco says, no, we cannot see why Walsh chose the Chavs. This game's not even half time yet. We have some faith. Yeah, I agree. She played today and was substituted. Yeah, I didn't see the game. Obviously, Chelsea dropped some points. But anyway, we don't worry about other teams and other players who don't play for us. We need to worry about our own players that do. And at the moment, all of these players on this pitch have got to do more. Anyway, Leah Volti now coming forward, plays the ball back to Emily Fox. Touches it off to Chloe Kelly. Seen a lot more of the ball now. Miss Pinksock says we need a man and bang. Well, I will take anything at the minute. Any goal will do. I don't care who scores it. If it's a little scrappy tap, it'll do. You know, like West Ham's second goal anyway. Frida Marnham has got the ball on his near side. Can she get the cross in? She's managed to win a corner, and that was good enough because that was a difficult thing to deal with there. The ball looked like it was going to run out of play. All she could really do was try and win the corner, which she has done. And Arsenal now looking to find a way back into this game. 33 minutes played. Arsenal 0, West Ham 2. We need to score the next goal. Be nice to get one before half time. Give us a real good chance of the second half to really go for it. But we've not created too much, have we, in this first half? Not really. But we've got a corner now, an opportunity to get one back here. Katie McKay with a corner again. It's not a bad corner. Header comes in, but it's half cleared, and now West Ham will scramble it away. And again, Arsenal not making the most of a set piece. Katie McKay recycles the ball in. It's deflected, and then it's cleared away, and Kim Little just about wins that header. Emily Fox plays it square to Leah Volti. And now it's with Chloe Cass. A nice ball up that far side. Can Leslie Russo get in behind? She can't, but Arsenal won a throw. Chloe Kelly seems to have swapped sides. Oh, she's done really well there. Over on that left-hand side, touches it past. There was a nutmeg actually there on the West Ham defender. They always look good nutmegs, don't they? And Arsenal now looking for this goal. Mariona now has come over to this right-hand side. In possession now. Cuts in through. She's done well, Mariona. On the edge of the box, touches it into Leslie Russo. Gets it back. Tries a shot. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post, and that was so unlucky there. Mariona suddenly moved over to this near side, the right. Straight away, she's got involved there. There's a lovely little 1-2, actually, with Leslie Russo. And a shot there, curling in. I'm not sure if it did hit the outside of the post. It was very, very close, though, wasn't it? The best we've seen from Mariona in this first half. And that was nice. It did hit the outside of the post. It did. Miss Pinksock says unlucky. It was unlucky. Isabel says if Chelsea continue to play like they played today and we have a better second half and other games, we could have a chance for the cup. Absolutely. We've still got a chance in the cups, regardless of what Chelsea do in the league. I don't think we can win the league. I think it's too late now, but anyway. El Loco says, let's be positive. Not all games will be 4-0 like against Spurs. That was 5, actually. Our girls are good enough to win. Absolutely. Though. I'm not going to get critical of the team or anybody. If we lose the game, that's different because you shouldn't be losing at home to West Ham. But there's still loads of time left. You know, the game's not finished, is it? So what are we worried about? What are we getting upset about? You know what I mean? There's loads of time. We do need to score a goal, though, don't we? Let's be honest. At least one now would be nice before half time. Leah Williamson plays that ball out to the far side. She's probably been our best player, Leah Williamson. Now it's played out to that far side, Katie McCabe. Now the ball played in towards the edge of the penalty area. West Ham half clear it away. Leah Walty heads it forward to Kim Little. Denise says there once again, we've got the dreaded back and side passing. Well, yeah, we've never really got rid of it, have we? I suppose. Freya says there, who's your favourite player? I love Leah and she's playing really well. No, Leah is playing well. We all love Leah, obviously. She's fantastic, isn't she? And she's playing well. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I think she's probably my favourite player, if I'm honest. She has been for quite some time. I love Stina as well, of course. I think we all do. Candy says, agreeing with El Loco. Yeah, exactly. We need to be positive. Of course we do. Grat says there, it's coming. You can literally smell the Arsenal goal all the way to Stockholm. Well, yeah, you kind of sense it maybe, but we're still not really creating a lot, are we, really? Let's be honest. I mean, Mariona's effort there's the closest we've come. Hit the outside of the post. That was good play. And if we can get that more happening, I mean, looks like they've swapped back again. Chloe Kelly's back on the right. The little experiment there worked well, didn't it, for 2 minutes? And then we've gone switched back. But anyway, West Ham have now got a free kick over on the far side. And they've played well, West Ham. And I've said it before, you know, when the opposition play well, you've got to give them credit. You can't just... I don't think you can just criticise Arsenal. I mean, yes, we haven't played well enough. Absolutely not. But West Ham have played well. And I think that sometimes you've got to hold your hands up sometimes and say, you know what, they deserve what they've got out of this game so far, West Ham, and they do. But there's still enough time for us to come back. We've got the quality, as we said before. And I think most people would still be quite surprised if we didn't come back and win this game, even though it hasn't quite gone for us so far. Terry says, Veggie at the post, ain't unlucky. We miss great chances every week. That's why we're fourth. Well, we do miss chances. I think everybody misses chances. But, you know, I didn't think that was a bad miss. I thought that was unlucky because it was a good effort. It was curling and just couldn't quite get enough curl on it, could it? You know, the goalkeeper had no chance. So I thought that one was unlucky. Obviously, Leslie should have scored with the one when she's 1-on-1 with a keeper. That's a bad miss. Absolutely, that one is. I don't think the Mariona one you can call a bad miss. I thought that was just that was unlucky. Anyway, Katie McKay over on that far side. Ball now played free to mine. One the box shot comes in. The goalkeeper saves again, and suddenly some chances are coming now. Rajendra says, I can't recognise this West Ham. So, no, they're playing well, aren't they? They are playing well, there's no doubt. Anyway, we got the ball into the box again. Leslie Russo battling away for it, but West Ham do clear it away. And Arsenal won a throw on this near side. Freya says, and what's your thoughts on Chloe Kelly coming on? No, I'm happy about it. You know, I think she's got quality. I think she's played well in this game. You know, she can only really play in the WSL games, can't she? Due to the, you know, she's cup tied in the FA Cup and actually, can she play in the Champions League? I can't remember if she can or not. I'm not sure if she can. Anyway, I'm happy that we've got her on loan. I think she's a good player, and I think she can add something to the team. And I think she's done that already in a little time that she's had on the pitch for us. Yeah, and I'm excited to see how she gets on for the rest of the season. And who knows, maybe beyond. Oh, Steph Catley there. She defended well actually, and then she had to play the pass back to Daphne. It was a little bit over hit. And Daphne managed to deal with it with a throw to West Ham. She was under pressure there, Steph. She had to be strong there. She defended really well against Martinez, but that back pass there wasn't what Daphne would have enjoyed at all. Denise says, McCabe's had the ball at least 4 times with ample times across, but no passes. But yeah, you're right. She has done, yeah. First, I hate being cup side. Yeah, cup side's not great, is it? But that's the rules of the competition, isn't it? If you play for one team in that competition, you can't play for another team in it, and it seems a shame, but that's the way it goes. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad we've got Chloe Kelly, and I'm excited to see what she can do. And she's done well so far. Obviously, I want to see a bit more from everybody in this game, not just her. They all need to step up, don't they? If we're going to get something from this game. West Ham coming forward again, but that should be comfortable there for Daphne. Although we're 2-0 down, she hasn't had much to do, has she? She really hasn't had much to do. Daphne in goal, but 2 goals from set pieces have undone us in this first half, and we've got 4 minutes left of this first half to see if we can turn this around, pull this out of the fire, and can we get a goal back before half time? Would be good, wouldn't it? Leslie Russo's trying to work hard over on that far side. She's won the throw, put the pressure on there, and Arsenal need to put the pressure on here, try and get a goal before half time. Katie McCabe is going to take this throw. And it's nice play there from Leah Volti. Can she get the ball into the box? No, she can't because it was well blocked. Katie McCabe again with an chance to cross it this time. Goes around the outside. That's good play. This time she does get the cross in. The header comes in. And again, it's straight to the goalkeeper. That was Frida Marlon with that effort. There's a good cross that time from Katie McCabe over on that far side, Arsenal's left. Nice play, actually. And the cross came in. And Frida was from a standing start. She couldn't really run at it and get it enough power behind it. Greg says the amount of chances we're creating, we've got to score soon. You would imagine so, but we haven't done so far. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward again over on that far side. The ball now played into Chloe Kelly. She's over on that far side now, touch it into Kim Little. And Kim Little giving it away. Been the story of her first half, really, you have to say. Roland says, Ritual these Arsenal chants. Is there a book or site that compiles a catalogue of the words? There is. I mean, there's a Facebook page. An Arsenal Women's Facebook page that has, I think there's like a little PDF document of the songs actually. I can't remember which. I don't know if it's the Arsenal Women's Forum. It might be on there. The Arsenal Supporters Club certainly have one. It'd be worth contacting them. The Arsenal Women's Supporters Club. They've got, I'm sure they've got a book of chants. But there are some good ones actually. There are some really good ones. Freya says here, who do you think's playing the best? I think Leah Williams has been our best player in this first half. But anyway, she hasn't done so much in the last 10 minutes or so because we've been attacking. Anyway, the ball comes across towards the far post. Russo's there. She can't quite get a head on it. Again, it's well defended by West Ham. Emily Fox now on this near side. Cross comes in again. Again, West Ham head it away. Comes out to Leah Volti. And Arsenal piling on the pressure before half-time. Can we get the goal? Ball now out to that far side. Mariona Caldente hit the post early on. That's a good crossing again. It's going to come out to Chloe Kelly. Oh, she scored. And we do get the goal before half-time. A great moment for her. It was Mariona's cross from the far side. Chloe Kelly came in. And from close range, she's fired it into the roof of the net. And there you go. We've been waiting for that. What a moment it is for Chloe Kelly. And her first goal back at Arsenal. And it's 2-1. And suddenly the comeback is on. And it was a lovely cross from that far side. And Chloe Kelly's run there was brilliant, wasn't it? And it was a difficult one to hit because it bounced up in front of her. I don't think she was sure whether to head it or to volley it. In the end, she went with a volley. That was the right choice. It's a really good finish, a good cross. And that just shows that you get the ball in the box. We've got the quality there to finish it off. That is a great finish, actually. Difficult to control that volley. That is a brilliant, brilliant goal from Chloe Kelly. Wow, we were just saying here, what do we feel about her joining on loan? Well, we're happy now, aren't we? I mean, I was happy before because I think she's a great player. And she's on the ball again. Dean says, well in Chloe, indeed. Ryan says, yes, Kelly. Anne says, she's back. She is back. Miss Pinkzot says, goal. El Loco says, it had to be Chloe, indeed. It had to be Chloe. Her first start, her first goal back. Brilliant stuff. Greg says, go on, Chloe. She's back. She is back. And we are back in this game. And that's the most important thing. We're into the last minute of the first half. Let's not concede another goal now, please. West Ham coming forward on the edge of the box. A shot comes in, but it's over the bar. That will do nicely. Thank you very much. That was Pybell there with that effort. Isabel today. If you Google Arsenal songbook and go on the first link, you get all the charts. Yeah, I know it is. I'm sure it's from the supporters club, isn't it? That was an excellent finish there, says Ms. Pinksos. Indeed, it was. Regina says, good goal, spotting a run into the space. Yeah, I think it was just a ball into space, and Chloe's made that run. Brilliant. That's what you need to do. LG says, Chloe has done more in 45 minutes than Raheem Sterling in 7 months. Absolutely. She absolutely has. Well, she's done more in, in the 10 or 15 minutes she played against Tottenham as well. That was a brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. And, yeah, really, really pleased for her as well, as much as anything else. El Loco says, Chloe just reminded everyone that class is permanent. She's a great player, isn't she? She's always been a great player, because she was brought up the right way. She came from the right place, didn't she? That's why she's a great player. Why would we expect anything else from a player that learnt her trade at Arsenal? YouTube censors our free speech, says, well done, Kelly, indeed. And now you do feel, don't you, at 2-1, even if it stays 2-1 at half time, we've played the minute of stoppage time, surely that'll be that. You do feel now that the momentum swung in this game 100%, and I think, and there goes the half-time whistle in actual fact, and that goal from Chloe Kelly just on half-time has made a massive difference to this game. West Ham got 2 goals in quick succession very early on in the first 11 minutes. It was defender Amber Sayek with both of them. The first one was a simple header from a corner. The second one was a bit of a scramble. Again, it was a corner. Arsenal didn't defend it particularly well. There was talk of maybe a free kick in the box, but it fell to Sayek and she managed to scramble it home. And West Ham were looking pretty comfortable at that point. But Arsenal have slowly built us up some momentum in that first half. And obviously there at the end of the first half there, we got the goal. Mariona's cross from the left-hand side. Chloe Kelly comes in between the 2 defenders. Great volley at the far post. And we are right back in it. And let's hope for more of the same in the second half that we had in the last 10 minutes of that first half, where we started to really get on top. And you do feel now that we're going to turn this game around. Anyway, I need a cup of tea because I'm very thirsty. So I'll be back very, very shortly. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere, because the second half could be something quite special, couldn't it? It is half-time here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 1, West Ham 2. That goal from Chloe Kelly may well be the game changer this afternoon. So we're back for the second half. I've got my cup of tea in, of course, the fantastic Arsenal mug of all the different kits that we've had in history. Look at that. That's a fantastic mug, isn't it? And sure, now I've got the mug. We are going to turn this game around in the second half, aren't we? Of course. And I do think that goal from Chloe Kelly is going to make a massive difference. But let's see. So are we going to turn this around in the second half? I think we are. I think we're going to win this game. I think Chloe Kelly might score another one. She enjoyed that, didn't she? Terry says, anyone want a better £5 Richard as a Yorkie? But I'll tell you what, I did have a chocolate. I did have a chocolate. This is the chocolate that I had at half time. I've got the wrapper here. And today's chocolate choice was, drum roll. Look at that. That's what I had today, the Whisper. I went for Whisper today, not a Yorkie. Just because, I'll tell you why. There's a little story behind the Whispers, actually. I mean, I do like Whispers anyway, but when we went to get our weekly shop, they didn't actually have any Yorkies. They didn't have any. And I've got some left, but I wanted to save them, you know, because I don't know when they're going to have any more. So I had to get Whispers, which is fine. I don't mind Whispers. Although, look at the size of them, by the way. Look how small that is. I remember when Whispers used to be double that size, and now they're tiny. And I don't know what's happened. In fact, all chocolate seems smaller than they used to be, didn't they? Now, I don't know if that's a thing to stop people from, I don't know, getting fat or something. But surely it just means people eat more of them. Maybe that's the reason. So you buy more. I don't know. But anyway, Greg says, oh, see, Greg got it right. Greg got the Whisper right. Well done to Greg. It was a Whisper indeed. And it was nice. I've got to be honest. It's small. Doesn't really fill you up, but it's nice. Anyway, we're getting ready for the second half. So anyway, that was nice, wasn't it? We do often have some chocolate reviews on this channel because you can't beat a good halftime chocolate, can you? Let's be honest. LG says, my worry is West Ham's counter-attack. They are dangerous. It might be 2-2 to us or 3-1. So, well, yeah, obviously, that's always a risk, isn't it? We've got to take a few more chances now, and we could leave ourselves more vulnerable to those counter-attacks, which have already caused problems for us. But I'm pretty confident, actually, that we're going to turn this around now. I think the momentum's massively turned. They do say, don't they, scoring just before half-time is a good time to score. And I think in this particular game, with the momentum and stuff like that, that's really swung now. And I think we'll go on and win this game now, I've got to be honest. I really do. LG says, at least we have a winger that can bury the difficult chances and not everything needs to be on a plate. No, I mean, you could say that was on a plate a little bit. It was a lovely cross. But, yeah, you've got to make them runs into the box. Ryan makes a chocolate-based joke there. I hope we don't flake in the second half. But we'll have to whisper it. I think we might win. But yeah, it should be a good second half now. I'm looking forward to it. I think we've got ourselves out of a little bit of a hole, and hopefully we'll be able to complete the job in the second half. Bearing in mind, we've got super sub Stina to come off the bench. Beth Mead's on the bench. We've got some real quality. Kyra Cooney-Cross is on the bench as well. Caitlin Ford. And Vicky Pelova. Wouldn't it be nice? I'm sure that if the game stays like this, or if it's tight, I can't see Vicky Pelova necessarily coming on in this particular game. But isn't it nice just to have her back in the squad, to be honest, because she is a brilliant player. LG says, we need KCC on for Kim. We don't know how many minutes KCC's got in her legs, do we? But yeah, it'd be great to have her on, and I'm sure she will come on in the second half. I would take off Frida Marnham, get Stina on, go for it a little bit more, play the two up front together, because I think that, give West Ham a little bit more to think about. I think that's the way to go. Obviously, Caitlin Fall's an option as well. We've certainly got goals on the bench, haven't we, Beth Mead? So, if we play this right, if we make the right substitutions at the right time, you do feel as though we can go on and win this game. Grat says there, so who's it with me? 4-2. Well, we need, 3-2 I would take all day long. 4-2 would be fantastic, wouldn't it? We've all changed our predictions now, haven't we, from at the start of the game? Terry says, let's be honest, we should never be 1-0 down to West Ham, let alone 2. Well, no, but football doesn't work like that, does it? Sport is what it is, and anybody can score a goal against anybody. It happens. Chelsea conceded 2 today to Brighton. It happens, doesn't it? And it's not necessarily that's the point is now, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with it? Because you can find yourself 1-0 down, you can find yourself 2-0 down against anybody. It's how you deal with it. That's the key, isn't it? And we've got to find a way to deal with it. And I think we've dealt with it so far pretty well. And it obviously affected us a bit at the beginning, but we've got ourselves back in it. And I think that it's how you respond to setbacks, isn't it? That makes you a great team. Because all the greatest teams always have issues in games. It's never easy, always, is it? You're not going to win 5-6-0 every single week. You've got to deal with adversity, and it makes it more interesting. You learn more. I always say, and not just in football or sport, but in life in general, you learn more in adversity than you do when everything's going well. Anyway, Stina's come on at half time, or she's about to come on at half time. Ryan's gone, 4-2. LG says, I'll move Mariana to midfield, take him off and put on Ford. Well, Stina's coming on a lot of it because she's stripped ready to go. She's doing a big warm-up on the pitch. So we are going for it. We are going for it in a second. I'm assuming that we're not taking Leslie Russo off. I'm assuming it will be probably Frida Marnham, or maybe one of the 2 midfield pivots, maybe. But either way, Stina is definitely coming on for the second half, so we're even more excited now. This cup of tea is lovely, by the way. I think it must be this cup makes it taste better. Or is it the whisper beforehand? Is that what it was? There's something else, because this cup of tea is absolutely going down as a treat. It is Frida Marnham that's gone off. And Stina Blackstenius is coming on. And you do feel as though, don't you, with the high line at West Ham are playing, is spacing behind for Stina. I think she's going to do the business here. Hat-trick coming from Stina in this second half. Ryan says, Stina, indeed. LG says, Stina on, we are losing. Well, we are losing at the minute, but we're going to win, obviously. Grat says, Stina on the pitch, Hurty. I know Hurty's not on the bench, so Hurty can't come on. She's injured. But it doesn't matter because Stina's on, and Stina is going to be all we need. Chloe Kelly, Stina, and Leslie Russo. What a front line that is. It's got to be one. And Mariona as well. Wow. We are going for it here, aren't we? Anyway, it's West Ham are going to get the second half off and underway. They are taking a goal to our right, which is a south stand with no roof. Arsenal attacking the north stand, which is our favourite end to attack here at Meadow Park. So all the stars are aligning for a big second half from Arsenal. And we need a big second half as well, don't we? Because as things stand, we are currently sitting 4th in the table. Terry says, no fireworks from Frida today. No, but we're going to have something from Stina instead. I was trying to think of a word that would be right, but nothing comes to my mind straight away. A Frida firework. What can we have for Stina? A stunner from Stina, maybe. Anyway, a goal from anybody will do now because we need to score 2. But that's a better situation than we found ourselves in just before half-time when we were 2-0 down. Anyway, let's see how the second half goes. We're coming forward now. Up this near side, Katie McCabe plays it into midfield to Leah Volti, gives it back to Katie McCabe. Greg says, we've got the forward line we keep asking for, so let's hope for the best. Exactly, yeah. And it's a forward line that's got goals in it. There's no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about it. Stina's got 50 goals for Arsenal. Leslie Russo is our top scorer this season with, 12 or 13, is it? And, of course, Chloe Kelly's just got herself on the score sheet. First goal back in Arsenal colours. Katie McCabe touches that ball off to Mariona. She's in good goal scoring form as well, isn't she? Lots of goals in the last few weeks. Plays the ball over the top. Wasn't a great ball there for Mariona, was it? Looking for the run. It looked like it was maybe Katie McCabe. Mariona's got the ball back. She's just lost it again. And West Ham trying to pick the ball up in midfield. I think as long as Arsenal deal with the West Ham counter-attacks in this second half, you do feel as though we will go on and create enough chances to turn this game around. I'm pretty sure we will. Anyway, Steph Catley plays it all the way back to Daphne Van Domselaar. We've played, 2 minutes of the second half. Haven't really got going yet, but it's not surprising, is it? Anyway, Leah Williamson plays that ball forward. It's a good ball as well, actually. Played out to the far side. It's played through. It's going to bounce into the box. Stina Blackstenius, first touch. Oh, she scored! Stina Blackstenius off the bench. She's only been on 2 minutes. That's why she should be starting games. She has just... Oh, the flag's up. Oh, the flag is up. Oh, is that really offside? Oh, it is just offside. What a finish it was, though. Wow. Oh, it remains 2-1. Stina was unlucky there. Her first touch, that was as well. Banged it into the far corner. LG says, always offside this goal. Yeah, but what a finish. What a finish. And it was only just slightly offside. But that's what you need for the confidence, don't you? You need to put them away. Yes, he was offside, marginally offside. Arsenal trying to come forward again over on that far side. And I think that goal has given us a bit more momentum in this second half now, but we just conceded a free kick. Daz has said, come on, West Ham. Well, no, but, thanks for joining us. We thought it was 2-2 then, didn't we? We thought it was 2-2, but it isn't. It is still 2-1. Frustratingly, West Ham's high line there. We wasn't able to get through it, was we? Frederick says play past the ball at the right time. I do think that was a little bit unlucky. I think the ball was played forward at the right time. Stina the defender just sort of steps up just in front of her. Really, I was coming forward again. Candy says, "Come on, Arsenal, we've got this." I do think we have got this, but we need to get this goal, don't we? That's good play in midfield there from Kim Little. Natalie says, come on, Arsenal, indeed. Come on, Arsenal. But West Ham have just won the ball again over on that far side with Asai. They're not really in such a hurry to get the ball forward now, are they? And they are going to come forward now. Asai's done well. What a tackle that was there. That was Leah Volti there winning the ball. And Chloe Kelly then touches it back to Leah Williamson. And you do feel if Stina gets a chance, she's going to stick it in again. That one was disallowed, but the next one won't be. But that's what we needed at the start of the second half. We needed a little bit of belief. And that will certainly give us that. Anyway, that's a nice ball from Leah Volti. Finds Mariona on this near side. Touches the ball in field to Katie McCabe. Gives it back to Mariona. That's a nice ball forward as well. Lovely dummy. Oh, and Stina wasn't expecting it. It was a nice dummy, actually, from Kim Little. And now West Ham on a counter-attack. Leah Williamson, again, she's been brilliant today. And again, she has had such a good game today, Leah Williamson. You have to say she certainly doesn't deserve to be on the losing side. She's been quite magnificent. Leslie Russo playing in a deeper role. All trying to play the ball out to that far side to Chloe Kelly. It was cut out. And this is where West Ham are dangerous. That's a good ball in towards the penalty area. They've got a free player over. Surely it's 3-1. It is 3-1. And we did say, didn't we, the counter-attack was going to be dangerous. And it is a great finish there from Martinez. In fact, she had an option as well to square it across the peel. And in the end, she's got herself and finished it well. And that is the danger, as LG said there. I said it earlier, it could be 2-2 or 3-1. Well, it should have been 2-2 a minute ago, and now it is 3-1. But there's still plenty of time in this game. There is still plenty of time. So we still don't need to panic quite yet, do we? But again, it's not a great goal to concede. It was well taken, you have to say. Nothing Daphne could do about that one. And it was a lovely ball, actually. Not great defending from Arsenal. Steph Catley there was completely mugged off. Good finish. It was a really good finish. Nice play there, cut inside. And then it was a simple job of just putting it past Daphne. And it is 3-1. Not good at all. And it's Martinez with the goal. And Arsenal have still got a lot of work to do. LG says that dummy was unnecessary from Kim. She has been a calamity in this game. No, I agree. unless she called it. Well, you can't really call it dummy, I suppose, unless she did. Obviously, Stina wasn't expecting her was expecting her to leave it, and then of course it was from that move that West Ham scored the third goal. Ange B says, hate Martinez. Well, I mean, you know, she's a good player, very good player. She's played well today for West Ham, and she's got herself the goal as well. And they're also coming forward again over on that far side. We need something special in this second half. Chloe Kelly over on that far side. Can she provide it? She's got one goal already today. Miss Pinksock says there, Steph is heavy leg, not enough recovery. So I agree. I'd have played Katie Reid in this game, if I'm honest. I would have played Katie Reid. Obviously, Cody's not ready to play. She's not on the bench. So anyway, Chloe Kelly's got herself a yellow card for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Did we know why Chloe Kelly got a yellow card? Anyway, not sure, but she has. Anyway, we've only played, 52 and a half minutes in this game. So there's loads and loads of time left for us to get back into it. But we said that in the first half, didn't we? And it took us until a minute before the end to get the goal back. And West Ham have now restored their 2-goal cushion. But Arsenal coming forward again. Leah Williamson inside the centre circle. She's been the one real bright spark for Arsenal today. Been her best performance of the season, I think. Oh, Leah Volti just giving the ball away in midfield. And now West Ham can come forward. But Kim Little wins it back. And now Steph Catley has got the ball inside the Arsenal penalty. Plays it out to Leah Williamson. Again, we don't need to panic yet, do we? We don't need to panic, but we're going to have to start getting the ball up the other end and creating some chances, because we haven't, apart from the disallowed goal, we haven't actually created anything yet in this second half, have we? And we've been playing, nearly 9 minutes. Leah Volti again plays the ball forward, and we've given the ball away again, but Leah Williamson tidies up. And now we've got a chance of a counter-attack. Leslie Russo over on that far side fires Emily Fox. That's a good ball forward. And now Arsenal with a chance here. Chloe Kelly over on that far side plays it back to Emily Fox. Good feet from her, but then she runs into trouble. And West Ham now can come forward again. And they've been a lot physically stronger now. So I can see a couple of players warming up ready to come on for Arsenal. Terry says Kelly booked for asking for a donation from the referee. If it's gone out for a throw, Arsenal going to make some changes now. You'd imagine that Kyra Cooney-Cross will probably come on. Caitlin Ford maybe as well. It is Caitlin Ford. He's coming on for Leah Volti, and Kyra Cooney-Cross is coming on as well. And we are changing the shape of the midfield. It hasn't worked today. There's no doubt. And we've got another attacker on. Well, we're either going to win this game like 5-3 or we're going to lose like 6-1, because we've got too many attacking players on now. And Kim Little's going off as well for Kyra Cooney-Cross. So both of those two midfielders have been replaced. LG said, safe to say, Redder got it wrong today with the Kim Walty double pivot. It's unnecessary. Well, I think it is at home to West Ham, absolutely. And I think maybe had Kyra not been away on international duty, it probably wouldn't have been. It would have been the case. Terry said surprised case CC didn't start. Yeah, but I think it's because she was away. Maybe she hasn't recovered enough to start the game. I don't know. Denise is absolutely shocking defending. Yeah, it hasn't been great defending. You're right, but it's not defending that we need to worry about now. We need to worry about getting the ball up the other end and trying to score some goals. We're going to need 3 goals to win this game, and time is running out. But now we're coming forward. Katie McCabe again delayed the ball forward and says play it out to this near side. This is Caitlin Ford's first touch. Caitlin Ford round the outside. She's done well. Caitlin Ford's cross headed out. Comes out to Katie McCabe inside the area. It's a tight angle. Can she get the cross in? She does. Oh, it's gone straight in. A tight angle. And it's 3-2. Katie McCabe, did she mean that? I don't know. It was a very tight angle. Wow. She squeezed it in from this near side, almost on the goal line. And the goalkeeper beating at the near post. That's not good for a goalkeeper, but we don't care. We are back in this game. That's what we needed, and we've got it. And Katie McCabe with her second goal of the season. And it's an important one as well. Caitlin Ford made it initially with that cross. And then Katie McCabe, has she meant that? Wow, if she's meant that, that's that. Robin van Persie scored a goal like that for the men's team. Do you remember? Was it against Barcelona in the Champions League? a few years ago. And I think he meant it. And I think Katie probably meant that as well. And look at the replay. Wow, that is incredible. Terry says, Katie, indeed. Greg says, we've got Katie McCabe. Ryan says, yes, we never give up. We've got a corner now as well. Come on, Arsenal there, says Candice. Indeed. Wow, it's exciting stuff. We haven't played an hour yet. It's Arsenal 2, West Ham 3. And suddenly now the momentum has shifted back to Arsenal. That was a hell of a goal from Katie. Well, I mean, we shouldn't expect anything less from Katie McCabe, should we? Anyway, it's a corner now, which Chloe Kelly is going to take on this near side. Whips it in. It's a dangerous ball. Header comes in. Oh, it's gone in. It's 3-0 off the crossbar. Leah Williamson with the goal. What a comeback this is from Arsenal. 2 goals in literally a minute. And from 3-1 down to 3-3 in a blink of an eye. Leah Williamson's header off the underside of the crossbar. It looks like it has gone over the line. It looked like it went over the line. Incredible, incredible stuff. That's a great header. And they don't have goal line technology in the WSL, but they didn't really need it there. The linesman's given it, and it looked like it was in. And wow, wow, wow. What a couple of minutes this has been. Leah Williamson there. She's been our best player today anyway. Clearly went over the line. Look at that. It's miles in. Miles and miles in. And from a position of looking as though we were going to be losing this game, suddenly now it's 3-3. And quite honestly, there's only one team looks like winning this game now. And it isn't West Ham. Frederick says, come on now. Greg says, what a captain, Miss Arsenal, indeed. Miss Pinkton says she's one of our own. She is. Dean says, absolute chaos. Indeed, it is absolute chaos, but it's funny chaos, isn't it? And Arsenal coming forward again. And Steen is going to get inside the box here. It's going to be 4-3. Oh, good tackle there. Arsenal got another corner. Wow. What a game this has turned out to be. Candy says, we ain't going down without a fight. We certainly aren't. What an incredible few minutes of football. LG says, hopefully Renee's learnt from this. Well, hopefully. El Loco says, always said we had the quality to win this. Enough time for Stina to grab the winner now. And Miss Pinkton says, Leah playing the match by a mile. Absolute mile. Anyway, we've got another corner. Can we get another goal? It's, wow, what a 5 minutes of football. Come on. This is why we love women's football. This is why we love the WSL. This is why the Premier League can only dream of stuff like this, especially with Arsenal. This is just brilliant. Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal again, this time over on the far side. Katie McCabe it is with this corner. We scored from our last corner. Are we going to score from this one? The corner's whipped in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Header comes in from Russo at the far post. It's going to come all the way across. Chloe Kelly, scramble, and it's in. Oh, it isn't in. Steph Catley almost got it in. Katie McCabe plays it in again. Well, somehow that stayed out. Almost 4-3 to Arsenal. This game has just suddenly become crazy. Chloe Kelly get over on that far side, whips across in. It's a dangerous ball. It's going to come all the way to the far post. Russo's shot pushed away. Stina's shot on the rebound is cleared away. And still West Ham can't get it clear. Chloe Kelly's cross again. It's going to come all the way across. Leah Williamson heads it back down and it's cleared away again. And Clara Cooney cross now. This is unbelievable stuff, this. Arsenal just piling on the pressure. West Ham are creaking under it. A ball back into the box again, and that's headed away. Oh, sorry, that's handball. Is that a handball inside the box? The referee's give it. The referee's given a penalty. It looked like a handball, and Arsenal got a chance to go in front here. It bounced up, hit the defender's arm. It looked like a penalty. It's been given as a penalty, and the referee is not having none of it, is he? He's firm in his decision there. I mean, straight out, look at her. She's gone like that, like it was basketball. Incredible. And, I mean, yeah, I was going to hit her in the face, but you've just got to let her hit you in the face, haven't you? It's the clearest, blatantest penalty you'll ever see. And, yeah, I don't know why the referee took that long to give it, actually. But anyway, it is a penalty, and I'm sure it's going to be Mariona to take it. She scored a few penalties this season. She did miss one, of course, against Liverpool a while ago, but she scored 2 or 3 since, and it is going to be Mariona. She's usually very, very cool from the spot. This is a chance to give Arsenal the lead from a game that looked like it was running away from us at the start of the second half. But this is an opportunity to go 4-3 up. Mariona's going to take her time and puts it in the corner. It is 4-3. What a turnaround. It's an incredible game here. Arsenal have scored 3 goals in, 6 minutes? here at Meadow Park from 3-1 down to 4-3 up in the blink of an eye. Incredible performance. Bongo Guerrero says goal. Greg says this is fantastic. 3-1 down, 4-3 up. Brilliant. Indeed, it is brilliant. Wow. And Mariona, she doesn't want to be, you know, she's not going to worry, is she? She just strolls up, puts it in the corner. Taylor says, get in, well done, ladies. Indeed. Super Mario. John says, the comeback. Yes, indeed. A comeback you could only dream of for the Arsenal men's team. This is fantastic stuff. Ryan says, West Ham shell shocked, hit by a tornado. Well, they have been, yeah. Brennan's with us. How you doing? Good to see you. You must be enjoying this game, I'm sure, like all of us. Incredible stuff. Michael says, what a comeback. Indeed it is. West Ham bringing on 3 subs now. Wow. They've had enough. Rihanna Skinner's had enough of watching them get absolutely battered for 10 minutes. And Arsenal coming forward again. And wow, incredible stuff. Surely that's a foul there, referee. He's not giving it. He's not giving it. Incredible. Natalie says, what time in the game? We're on 62 minutes. There's loads of time to get more goals here. Absolutely loads of time to get more goals. And we look as though we're going to. Ag says, who scored? Was away. Oh, Christ. I know Leah Williamson scored. Katie McCabe scored. Leah Williamson scored. And Mariona scored a penalty. That's what's happened. I was losing track of it all. And all them goals came in literally 5 minutes. Incredible. Rajendra says, the subs have done the difference. Well, I mean, the subs have made a difference. Yeah, the shape of the team is what's made the difference, I think. Anyway, West Ham are making some subs now. Let's see what difference their subs can make. LG says, let this be a lesson for Rene with that dreadful lineup. Yeah, let's hope it is. Anyway, Saz, Brinsjars, Dottier and Hanshaw are going off, and it's Denton, Gorey and Zadorsky that's coming on. So maybe West Ham are going to slightly change their formation as well a little bit to cope with this absolute onslaught from Arsenal in this second half. And he says, sort them hammers out, want a couple more. Well, yeah, well, I think we need at least one more, because I'm not, you know, you do feel that West Ham could still score again on the counter-attack, but Arsenal just now are absolutely dominating this game, and Caitlin Ford getting involved there, but it looked like she was fouled. She was fouled. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. So there we go. Brilliant stuff, this from Arsenal. What a turnaround it's been. One of the greatest turnarounds for a long time that we've seen in the WSL. And even from Arsenal standards, it's quite spectacular, isn't it? Of course, the game's not won yet. There's still loads of time. We're only midway through the second half. But the way this game's gone here, you do expect if anyone's going to get more goals in this game, it's going to be Arsenal. Maybe here, Caitlin Ford on this near side, cuts in field, maybe just overruns it a little bit, actually. And West Ham can get it away, but they can't because it's another corner. Good work there from Caitlin Ford. She's been brilliant since she's come on as well. Helped create that important second goal that really shifted the momentum. And let's see if we can add another goal here. 64 minutes played. Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. It's been an incredible afternoon. It's been an incredible game. And there's still more fun to come yet. I'm sure the corner comes in all the way across the 6-yard box, headed off the line. And then the second header comes in, but it wasn't directed on goal. YouTube censors our free speech, says ladies having to work overtime. Well, no, they've had to work overtime because they was losing. LG says Russo has been awful and I'm the biggest list fan. No, she hasn't had a great game, absolutely not. Anyway, she'll still probably get a goal. Steph Catley now on this near side. That's a good cross towards the far post. Oh, the header came in. And it was Leslie Russo again there with a header. That was a poor header, actually. Wow. Here we go. Mark River says, a great commentary, by the way, while I'm watching Man U v Fulham. Oh, thank you very much. What's the score there, actually? Man U Fulham. Hopefully Fulham will win it. There you go. Lucky says, do you think we can win the league? No, unfortunately not. Not this season, but maybe next season we might have a chance. Greg says, since Rene took over, we've been averaging 4 goals a game. It must be something like that, yeah. We've got 4 goals today. And it's been quite a game. Jose says, how much time left? It is 66 minutes gone. So we've got, 24 minutes to play. 1-1 in extra time. Is it really? Wow, come on, Fulham. Be nice for Emil Smith-Rowe and Alex Iwobi and Reece Nelson, wouldn't it, to reach the FA Cup final with Fulham. Imagine a Fulham-Brighton final. That would be quite mad, wouldn't it? Would be quite mad. Anyway, I also got a quick free kick. Oh, we tried to take it quickly, but the referee wasn't having none of it because he wants to give out a yellow card. Mark says Arsenal women more excited. Absolutely. Of course they are. Absolutely they are. Natalie says, I want to see Knights one go on. Well, not if she played like she did against, who was it when she had a terrible game? Maybe not. But anyway, El Loco says, hope Arteta is watching. This is why you buy proper strikers and wingers, not Sterling and Marina. Well, exactly, yeah. Lucky says Chelsea were so lucky today. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the game, but they were losing, came back. But that's what Chelsea do. They should have lost their last game, actually, and they ended up winning in the last minute, didn't they? So they do get a bit lucky, Chelsea. But, I think sometimes you kind of, you earn the luck, don't you? And maybe you could say that's what Chelsea do with the way that they've pressed teams. But it's what we've done in this second half, haven't we? And it's paid off. Those 3 quick goals, and there's still time for more. They're trying to get Stina in over on that far side. She's done well, Stina. She's out wide. She needs some help. Or does she need some help? Oh, she plays the ball in towards Chloe Kelly there. That was great play, but Chloe Kelly couldn't quite get there. She did so well there, Stina. Now Caitlin Ford over on that far side. Cuts in field. This attack hasn't gone. Chloe Kelly again tries a shot deflected. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. This game is just quite incredible. It's one of the greatest games of football I've seen for a long, long time. Ryan says, going for 6-5 at this rate. Well, it could be, couldn't it? It could be anything at the moment. I mean, West Ham don't really look like scoring, do they? It could end up being 6-3 to Arsenal. I kind of think it might well be. Anyway, it's another corner to Arsenal, and there's a player down injured for West Ham. And I think maybe they're just looking for a bit of a breather here because they've been absolutely battered in this second half. They really have. And, it's just been an amazing second half, hasn't it? An amazing second half. Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. And when the third goal went in for West Ham, you have to say it looked bleak, didn't it? It did look bleak. Grat says you don't own luck or gain luck. The only way to get luck in sports is to buy it from dark and evil forces. No, I don't even think luck is a word. I don't think that there's such thing as luck in sport. I think sport is a game where if you keep doing the right things, you end up, the harder you work, the luckier you get. And I think that's a good way of describing it for football and for sport. I think if you work hard, you keep working hard, it'll look like you're getting lucky a lot of times, but it's not luck. It's not luck. And I don't really think luck exists. I don't think luck exists in life, let alone in sport. It certainly doesn't exist in sport. Anyway, LG says Emily returned with a bun in the second half. No wonder we win. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Lucky says, you mean Chelsea? Well, Chelsea are evil. Yeah, they absolutely are. We've got a corner. We've taken it short. Chloe Kelly over on that far side touches it back into Katie McCabe. Now it's with Mariona. Can she get a shot in? It's a cross. It's blocked. Comes back to her. Now she finds Emily Fox. Oh, that's not a great touch, but Kyra Cooney Cross will pick it up. Emily Fox again. Oh, that's not a good ball there from Emily Fox. And now West Ham on the counter-attack. It's the dangerous Martinez now. She's going to go on her own, is she? That's a great tackle from Leah Williamson. Wow, she has been absolutely flawless in this game. The Arsenal, well, she's captain at the moment since Kim Little's gone off. The England captain's been absolutely magnificent. And she's got herself a goal. And she's just been the best player on the pitch by a country mile. And it's going to be a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Terry says, there can't be any luck in sport. Look at Win the dog. Exactly. Ms. Pink Sock says, Foxy should always wear a bun. Yeah, I think she should really. Anyway, Stina now on this near side. She hasn't made an impact since she's come on. It'd be nice for her to get a goal, wouldn't it? She did have one disallowed at the start of the second half. Katie McKay's ball into the box wasn't great. It's cleared away. Caitlin Ford. Now Chloe Kelly plays the ball square to Emily Fox. She's going to think about another shot like the one against Tottenham. She still might. She's gone around the outside edge of the box. The angle's tight. Tries to get across and it's blocked. Comes back to her. And West Ham have actually defended that pretty well. But it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Ange B says, like myself, Win is an old girl. Yeah, but a good old girl, Ange. That's what matters, isn't it? Absolutely. Anyway, Arsenal taking that throw. Leah Williamson touches it off to Steph Catley. If Leah Williams doesn't get player of the match in this game, she's been absolutely robbed. I think she's been just sensational. And the fact she's got a goal as well almost seals it, doesn't it? But even without the goal, she's been the best player on this pitch by an absolute distance. Anyway, Kyra Cooney cross plays the ball out to this far side, the near side, Caitlin Ford done well, finds Katie McKay, the angle she scored at, not this time. She's held up. She almost got a cross in there, actually. She's done well, Katie McKay. Finds Caitlin Ford. No, she doesn't quite find Caitlin Ford. Frederick says there, Richard, ski star and legends Igmar Stenmark once said, the more I practice, the luckier I get. Exactly, and I think that's true of sport, isn't it? Absolutely. I don't believe luck plays any part in sport at all. Absolutely not. Lucky says, any more watch-alongs incoming? Indeed, Tuesday night, the Champions League, PSV against Arsenal. That one will be coming up for you on Tuesday. Join us for that one, 7:45. That's going to be good. Terry says, win the dog, aged overnight when Arteta picks her up. Well, exactly, yeah. Worrying about the team as much as we are. Anyway, Mariona now finds Russo. She doesn't find Russo. Russo managed to deflect the ball forward and West Ham tidy it up. But they've not tied it up for very long. Arsenal won the ball back again. That's with Emily Fox and Mariona now. And Arsenal have had a brilliant second half, really have. We're into the last 18 minutes here at Meadow Park. Almost don't want this game to end, do we? It's been so exciting, so much fun. And if we win, it'll be even better, won't it? Anyway, Caitlin Ford now again going on a run on this near side. She's done really well into the box. Caitlin Ford pulls it back. Stina's shot. Oh, the goalkeeper saves it. Another big chance for Arsenal. Caitlin Ford was brilliant there. And the goalkeeper's gone down with a sore wrist or hand. But that was brilliant play there from Caitlin Ford. Went round the outside, got to the byline, pulled it back. And Stina's instant shot. And good save there from the goalkeeper. I mean, to be fair, even though we've been struggling in this game at times, we've been losing, we've had so many chances. We could have scored 10 goals. In fact, it looks like an elbow injury for the goalkeeper. LG says, we are not the men. Come on, you Gunners, indeed. We are not. Anyway, Martinez has gone off now and Uki's coming on. The Japanese forward there. Greg says, Arteta going there, anyone would age them. Absolutely, yeah, no, I agree. It's aged all of us, let's be honest. You know, he's been at Arsenal 5 years. It feels like about 25, and we've all aged about 50 years, haven't we? Anyway, there's that substitution there. Martinez has gone off for West Ham. She had a good game. Scored the goal, the third goal, which looked as though it was going to put the final nail in our coffin. But no, this Arsenal team are made of stronger stuff than that. And we've definitely turned this around. And it is now 4-3 to Arsenal with, 16 minutes to play of normal time. There's an injury hold-up at the moment, of course, for the goalkeeper who's getting some treatment. But, wow, what a second half it's been. What a second half it's been. Dear. But we all need a bit of a breather, don't we, after all of that? Taylor says, or even my dog is going mad for the Gunners. Come on, good stuff indeed, good stuff. Yeah, dogs love it, don't they? Anyway, so West Ham have made that substitution. So Uki's come on and Martinez has gone off. Here's Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. Wow, what a game, what a comeback. Vajendra says Stina should have moved in step forward. No, I thought she did well there. It was a good play, actually. She's a bit unlucky. She just couldn't quite wrap her foot around the shot to get it in the corner. El Loco says the key for us today was swapping Volti and Leah for Kyra and Ford. Walking a little were too slow. Indeed, yeah, they were too slow, yeah. But, you know, at the end of the day, right, a manager can get the wrong team selection, the wrong tactics, and that's fine. But when you realise that and change it, and it makes the difference, then you've got to say, well done to the manager. That's what the manager deserves credit for. If Arteta did that more often, then maybe we wouldn't be so critical of him. But he doesn't. He sticks with what he's chosen. He's too stubborn to change it. Vajendra says, how many English girls do West Ham have now? Well, none in their starting team. And they had a couple on the bench. Emma Harries. In fact, there's anyone on the bench. Oh no, and Anik Denton as well. 2 on the bench. And that's it. So not many at all. Terry says my 2 dogs are out in the garden trying to catch the foxes. Oh, well, they keep them busy, won't it? Keep them busy. I think I need. I found a mouse in my garage yesterday, by the way. I was going to wash the car. I went to get me a bucket and sponge, and my sponge had been eaten by a mouse. And I saw the mouse, and quite a nice little mouse it was. But it was part of a strange weekend because Friday night we had this cat, and it was just meowing outside the house on Friday night, and it kept trying to get in through the window, and it was like it thought it lived here. And it's like, well, you don't live here, mate. We thought that's strange for the cat. Anyway, I was going forward now for another goal. Cross into the box there from Kyra Cooney cross. It's going to be another corner. So this cat was outside. It was, trying to jump on the roof and everything. And it thought it lived there. It really did. Anyway, eventually it must have just gone. And I say yesterday, Saturday, I went in the garage to get me bucket and sponge out to wash the car. And there was a mouse in there. So I think the cat knew the mouse was in the garden the night before, and that's why it wanted to come in, because it wanted to get the mouse. That's what I think. But we had a bit of a Tom and Jerry going on actually over the weekend. It's been quite exciting actually. It's been quite exciting. But anyway, I saw the mouse. He was only little, and he'd eaten my sponge. I wasn't very happy with him. Anyway, I also come forward now, Mariona. Leah Williamson again looking for another goal. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Their defender scored 2. Anyway, Kyra's crossed back into the box again, headed out. And now West Ham looking for a counter-attack, actually. And we don't want them to score a goal, do we? Another one. Christ, that would be a disaster. There's a good tackle there in midfield. Arsenal win the ball back. Katie McCabe, she was not going to pull out of that, was she? Here we go. Arsenal trying to come forward again with Mariona on that far side. It's gone out. Has it? No, it hasn't, because Chloe Kelly's kept it in. Oh, look at that skill there from Chloe Kelly. And I think she's considered a free kick. Taylor says, how my cat is asleep all through is when I'm shouting at the TV as well, and my dog barking. Well, I think cats are quite laid back, aren't they? Ag says the cat not. Well, the cat was trying to do its job. It can't get where I live. You can't get round. There isn't a way to get round the back without coming through the house. But that's what it wanted to do. It wanted to come through the house. Grat says there rather a mouse in the garden than a cat in the bin. Well, it wasn't in the bin; it was on top of the bin, trying to get in. Quite funny. Anyway, that ball played forward for Arsenal. There's no Arsenal player in the West Ham half. Actually, we're coming down towards the last 10 minutes here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. An incredible game of football, and Arsenal closing in on what would be an important victory. Put us back into 3rd place above Manchester City, 3 points behind Manchester United, 8 behind Chelsea. Too much of a gap, I feel. Regenda says that they are moving forward now and will be a challenge for some teams. Well, no, I mean, they played well today, West Ham. They have played well today. They've run out of legs a bit in the second half. Ryan says, we want 5. Indeed, we do want 5. We want at least 5, don't we? My prediction was 4-0, so I did say we'd score 4. I wasn't expecting us to concede 3 goals, but anyway, there we go. Terry says there, should have let the cat in to catch the mouse and sold the cat to KFC. Well, to be honest with you, I didn't know there was a mouse at that time. If I'd known there was a mouse, I would let the cat in. But it was Friday night. I didn't see the mouse till Saturday. Till Saturday afternoon, I went to wash the car. So yeah, that was a bit of a strange carry on, really. But anyway, the mouse was quite cute. But he ate me sponge, my car washing sponge. He ate it, not all of it, obviously. So I hate to think, well, now he's probably dead, isn't he? After eating a load of sponge, it can't be good for a mouse, can it, to eat a sponge? He ate a bit of my cloth as well. My chamois leather. He had a bit of that, made a big hole in it. So yeah, that was quite a lot of fun. But anyway, never mind. YouTube Sensei Free to Speak says, looks like penalties at Old Trafford. Oh, exciting stuff. Candy said, we'll need at least 1 more goal to seal the deal. Yeah, indeed. So it might be Mickey Mouse. I don't know. He's a mouse full of sponge, is what he is. I don't think it'd be good for his belly, can it? I wouldn't have thought. LG says Arteta does not spot problems quick enough, or if he does, he takes weeks to fix it when the damage has already been done. Very stubborn. How many points have we dropped Party play? But exactly, yeah, he won't change it. Once he's made his decision, that's it. He doesn't change things tactically, really, does he? And that's, credit to Renault because she's done that today. Taylor says the next mascot Arsenal. Yeah, maybe Arsenal Mouse. Maybe that's what it is. It's the Arsenal Mouse here. But I'm pretty sure if I go back to my shed tomorrow, I think it'll be dead, if I'm honest, because he's eaten too many bad things. He won't find much to eat in the shed either, actually. So that's probably why he was eating a sponge. But anyway, maybe I should let the cat get him. I will. If the cat comes back, he's welcome to come and get him now. I'll let him in the shed and he can find him. Because cats are quite good, aren't they, at finding mice? Could be. I might have to video it, actually. Could make quite a good video, couldn't it? It will be like Tom and Jerry. It will be basically like Tom and Jerry. Grant says, yeah, speaking of mice, at my work we have rats as large as kittens. Disgusting. We've got rats at work as well. Yeah, I mean, rats are horrible, but mice are quite sweet, aren't they? They're quite cute. And this one was only tiny as well. They have a long tail. I wish I could have caught him, actually, but he was away. Anyway, also going forward again. This is a good play. Cross comes in from the far post. It's too deep for Caitlin Ford. But Katie McCabe should keep this in, and she does keep it in. Plays it back to Kyra Cooney cross. She whips another dangerous cross as well. Comes to Steinem inside the box. She couldn't quite get away from the defender who hacks it clear. Terry says, why are you washing your car? That's what illegals are here for. Yeah, no, I'm not paying them to do it. I'd rather do it myself. I've got a car wash up the road, actually. One of them, them ones with Romanians or Albanians or something, whatever it is, just up the road to me. But I'm not paying them to do it. I just do it myself. It's quite a good car washer, apparently. A lot of good. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I prefer doing it myself anyway. The sun was out; it was a nice day. Emily Fox there. What a bit of defending that is. Doesn't look like she's been flying all over the world in last week, does it? Greg says the next mascot for the men's team should be a white flag, or maybe just a white shirt. Because just wear the white shirt. That's pretty much all we need to do, isn't it? Anyway. We are into the last 6.5 minutes. Chloe Kelly's just gone down, but I don't think she's badly injured. I think she's just having a rest. And she's taking her time to get back up again, putting her socks over her knees. And she's had a good game today, Chloe Kelly. Got herself a good goal as well. An important goal at the time. And good to have her back, showing what she can bring to this team. And Amanda Illistat's coming on as well for Emily Fox. Good to see Amanda Black playing again, of course. And is it time to see Vicky Palova as well? Chloe Kelly's going off. A great game from her today. A great goal as well. Well done, Chloe Kelly. Brilliant from her. And Beth Mead is coming on. Brilliant from Chloe Kelly. She wants to play with a smile on her face, she said. Well, she's certainly smiling now. And Beth Mead has come on. Amanda Illistat's come on as well for Emily Fox. They're the two latest substitutions for Arsenal. And Arsenal still in front. But could do one more goal, couldn't we? Just to seal it. Wrap it up nicely, really, won't it, if that's the case? Katie McCabe now comes forward for Arsenal on this near side. But Caitlin Ford can't get past the defender, Kirsty Smith. LG says a goal and assist for Leah's goal for Chloe. Wasn't it Mariona's cross for Chloe's goal? Was it not Mariona assist for that one? I don't know. Anyway. John says, thanks for doing the stream. No, thank you for watching, my friend. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll come back again. Jose said, we need one more goal to see it. Well, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? And it would take away the nerves from these last 5 minutes because West Ham have been a threat all game when they've come forward. They haven't come forward much in this second half. But anyway, Taylor says, come on, one more, we can do it. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, to get one more just to avoid any last-minute dramas. Doesn't look like happening, does it? West Ham haven't, since they scored the third goal, I don't think they've had Have they had a shot on goal since then? I can't remember one. Anyway, Caitlin Ford now plays it forward. That's a good ball. And Stina is going to get there. She knows she's not, because that's good defending, actually, from West Ham. LG said, oh, Chloe's calling for... I see what you mean, yeah. So Chloe's got a goal and an assist. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Here she is, yeah. That is true. Jerry says, time to get rid of Mead and Little, especially Little, no more legs. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Anyway, Pugo's gone off and Manuela Pavi's come on for West Ham. And Arsenal got a throw on this near side. Katie McCabe is going to take it. We're into the 87th minute here at Meadow Park of normal time. It's going to be 4 or 5 minutes stoppage time, isn't it, you feel? Let's see if we can get that 5th goal, which would put a seal on the performance today. Anyway, Caitlin Ford's going to get this ball. Is she? No, she's not. It's gone out for a throw to Arsenal. In fact, the referees give it to West Ham. Must have come off Caitlin Ford. Anyway, Lissy Russo tries to win the ball back. It does fall here for Steph Catley. Plays it in field to Kyra Cooney. Cross square to Steph Catley. Does well there. Mariona. That's with Leah Williamson. Surely she's going to get player of the match. Surely she's going to get player of the match. There we go. Ryan says there may be time for some coaching for Little. I think so. Yeah, that's where her future surely lies. Well, she has just signed a new playing contract for a year, hasn't she? Which not sure about that. I think her legs have gone. You're right. Seems to have happened quite quickly as well, doesn't it? Anyway, West Ham are in possession now. We're into the last 2.5 minutes of normal time here at Meadow Park. It's been a hell of a game, especially the second half. It is Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. West Ham coming forward now. They're looking for the equaliser. It's a long run. No one's closer down. The shot comes in. Daphne tips it over. Wow. Incredible there. That would have been a hell of a goal there, but Daphne Van Domselaar just tipped that over the crossbar there. And again, West Ham on the counter-attack, threatening the equaliser. What a run that was. Shot from the edge of the box. It was going in. Wow. It was a Nuke Denton, actually, substitute. And just tipped off. I think that would just have gone in underneath the crossbar as well, actually. Jose said, crazy, I had this game 3-0 Arsenal. And I think we all had, so I had 4-0. So, you know, football has a strange habit of throwing up some surprise. Anyway, West Ham still in this game. A header comes in. Oh, it's on the crossbar. Oh, and it's scrambled away from on the line. It's still not away. Oh, it is now. Wow. Incredible stuff there. How did West Ham not equalise? I'm not quite sure what happened there. Looked like it was odds on to be 4-4. And West Ham giving it away. Mariona played it in to Stina Blackstone. She's got a long way to go. West Ham got players back now. Stina's held it up well, but couldn't get away there from Anik Denton. Quite how that didn't go in, I'm not quite sure. It was a scramble of almighty proportions in the Arsenal 6-yard box. West Ham, I'm sure the ball came off the crossbar. And maybe Daphne there had to make a good save as well. But anyway, it didn't go in somehow. And it was very, very almost 4-4. And that would have been an incredible finish to this game, wouldn't it? I think maybe Daphne did make a save there. Anyway, West Ham have got a throw. Cross comes in, headed out there by Leah Williamson. West Ham now pressing forward, looking for the equaliser. They think they can get something from this game, West Ham, don't they? But that's going to run all the way through to Daphne Van Dom. 9 minutes of stoppage. 9 minutes? Where have they got 9 minutes from? Yeah, there's been a few little hold-ups. There's been some substitutions and loads of goals, but 9 minutes? I was expecting maybe 4 or 5 at the most. Not 4 and 5. Anyway, West Ham in possession now. They've got their tails up. They think they can get something here. Candy says, defend. Well, let's make sure we get this ball out. Steph Catley's done well there. Gets it back to Daphne Van Domselaar. Wait, she's left a West Ham player on her backside there. Nice little drag back by the goalkeeper. And Leah Williamson finds Caitlin Ford on this near side. Still haven't seen a replay of that scramble at the end there. That was madness. It was an absolute madness. Anyway, here we go. Candy says 9. No, well, it is 9. And we've played one of those 9 trying to come forward. It's now Arsenal playing on the counter attack. It's how West Ham have set themselves up the whole game, and now it's Arsenal having to play on the counter attack as it's West Ham doing all the attacking here as we move into the third minute of stoppage time. Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. It's been one hell of a game. And it's not quite done yet, the job for Arsenal. We've made hard work of it. But we have got ourselves in front, those 3 quick goals. But there's still work to do here for Arsenal if we're going to come through this game with all 3 points, which we should do. Grat says, park the bus, but in neutral and the driver at the midpoint of the pitch. Well, I don't like to see us defend too deep. I think they're showing it now, that scramble. The cross came in. The first header. Oh, definitely onto the crossbar. How Syke didn't get a hat-trick, I do not know. And Arsenal somehow scrambled it away. Quite incredible there. But that was a good save from Daphne there onto the crossbar. Then he says, why is everything down the left? It seems to be, yeah. It seems to be down the left, doesn't it? But anyway, it's West Ham coming forward now. Leah Williamson's header away. And Mariona's just done well. Done really well. She's still coming forward for Arsenal over on that far side. Really good play there from the Spaniard. Her penalty is that's given Arsenal the lead in this game. That was the end of 5 incredible minutes of football in this second half, which saw Arsenal come back from 3-1 down to lead 4-3. The only surprise that there hasn't been any more goals since then, because the game's just been a crazy game. It's been exciting. It's had pretty much everything. And it's about to have, hopefully, an Arsenal win. But we've still got a few minutes left of stoppage time here. And there's a foul there on Leah Williamson, and Arsenal got a free kick. YouTube sent to our free speech says 3-3 on penalties at Old Trafford. All penalties scored so far. Wow, incredible stuff there. Grat says, I'm so nervous for this. See you after the game. Yeah, no, it is nervy. And I think Leah Williamson is just being announced as player of the match, and it would be an absolute injustice if she wasn't, because I don't think I've seen her play a better game. Absolutely incredible. She's been brilliant, and a brilliant goal as well. Taylor says, tense game but brilliant. Yeah, but that's what makes football so good, isn't it? You don't want to win 10-0 there. That's just boring. You know, Arsenal got another corner there, Stina on the run, and it could be another chance for another goal here at the end. Well, I say at the end, we were only, 3-4 minutes into the 9 of stoppage time, so there's still quite a long way to go in actual fact. Anyway, Leah's got player of the match. Now she's going to go up and get another goal. Why not? Mark says, Fulham 1-4-3 on penalties. Get in, Fulham. Go on, Emil Smith-Rowe. Win a trophy before Arteta does, mate. Win a trophy before Arteta. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Didn't Man United knock us out? Anyway, so coming to Arsenal here at Meadow Park, deep into stoppage time. And it's going to be Katie McCabe. It's a near post headed out by the West Ham defence. It's still inside the penalty. It comes back out again to Katie McCabe. She's done well. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in to the far post. Just headed out by West Ham. Comes out to Mariona on the edge of the penalty area. Plays it back to Leslie Russo. Cross comes in. To Leah Williamson. The cross comes in and it's headed out. And Arsenal now piling on the pressure here. We've got, 5 minutes. Oh, it's a lovely ball. It's a lovely ball. Caitlin Ford, can she finish? Into the side netting. She needed to pull that across the goal. She's done well, actually, Caitlin Ford, since she's come on, but she made the wrong choice there. It's a lovely ball from Katie McCabe. She's got to pull that across the box instead of going for the near post. And we've still got another 3.5 minutes to play. West Ham trying to come forward here in possession. Wow, Fulham have knocked out Man United with the FA Cup. What a shame. On penalties. Incredible game there as well. Anyway, Arsenal getting this ball clear. Leslie Russo plays out to that far side. Beth Mead, the substitute. Stina makes a run towards the edge of the penalty area. Leslie Russo's dropped off just into the corner here over on that far side. Leslie Russo gets the ball. Not been a great day for Leslie Russo, it has to be said. And that's a throw to West Ham. Jose says, I'm nervous for the end of this game. Yeah, I think we all are now. We just want the end of the game to come, don't we? Anyway, it's 4 minutes to play of stoppage time. No, there's not. There's 3 minutes to play of stoppage time. I'm losing the ability to count. It's so exciting. I'm so nervous. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward now. If we can get one more goal now, that would certainly finish it off, wouldn't it? Settle us all down. Now West Ham are trying to come forward, and Arsenal will win the ball in midfield. Mariona Caldente does well. Penalty, it seems, may well give us the 3 points. That's a good ball at the far side. Amanda Rillerstadt with a cross. It's not a bad cross. Defender heads it away. A bit panicky there. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. And we are closing in on the 3 points here. And we've certainly deserved it for the second half performance. It's been quite magnificent. And we have certainly deserved it. There's no doubt about that. Glenn's song says something there which I don't quite understand. So if someone can translate that, would be much appreciated. I'm not going to try and think what it might mean. Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal. And that is what we're concentrating on here. There's 2 minutes of stoppage time to play, just under. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Whipped in from Beth Mead towards the 6-yard box, headed out. It's going to come all the way across to Leslie Russo. She chips it back into the box again. Goalkeeper's missed it. Is it going to be put in at the far post? It isn't, because it's a free kick to West Ham. Goalkeepers are so overprotected. The goalkeeper has gone down. Maybe she was fouled. I have to say, the referee in this game, he's a fella, has actually done really well. I think I've seen him before. He's refed a few of our games, hasn't he? I think he's done really well today. And he's had a really good game. And I think that, you know, we're quickly enough to criticise referees when they make mistakes and they get things wrong. But when they play well and have a good game, I think it's important that we point it out as well. So well done to the referee. I don't know what his name is. I'm sure I'll find out, but he's had a good game. I say I've seen him ref our games before. You know, his ball played over the top, looking for the run here of Stina Blackstenius. She's got 2 defenders around her, but she's done well. Finds Beth Mead, and Stina Blackstenius has got the ball again. We've got 30 seconds of stoppage time to play, and West Ham trying to come forward, but again Arsenal have won the ball. It's been so much better this second half, hasn't it? Candy says, blow the whistle indeed. It's not going to be long now, is it? We have played almost 9 minutes of stoppage time. Arsenal very, very close now to an important 3 points. And what character we've shown in this second half, it's been quite sensational. But it is a throw to West Ham on this near side. Are they going to get one more attack? We've played the 9 minutes of stoppage time. And there goes a full-time whistle. We have done it. Wow, what a game. It's finished here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. Wow. What almost there's no words that you can put in to sum up the game. Just incredible, really, wasn't it? Arsenal found ourselves 2-0 down after just 11 minutes. 2 goals from corners, both scored by defender Amber Sayek. And at that point, Arsenal were looking rocky. We got into the game the longer that first half went on, and the crucial thing was we got a goal back just before half-time. Chloe Kelly's first goal on her return. It was a lovely cross from Mariona, and Chloe Kelly arrived at the far post with a great volley to make it 2-1. We thought in the second half would be a little bit more easy. We'd go on and win more easily, but it was West Ham. We had a goal disallowed actually starting the second half. Stina was offside. She came on at half-time. That was her first touch. And then West Ham got a third goal on the counter-attack from Martinez. And at that point, at 3-1, it looked as though we were going to struggle. But what a comeback it was. 3 goals in, 6 minutes from Arsenal. Katie McCabe drilled one in at the near post to make it 3-2. Leah Williamson, player of the match, magnificent for Arsenal. Headed in the equaliser off the underside of the crossbar. And then it was a handball by the West Ham defender, Nystrom. And Mariona Caldente coolly slotted in from the spot to make it 4-3. It was 1 or 2 nervy moments at the end. Daphne Van Domslaar made 2 fantastic saves to keep it at 4-3. One in particular actually pushed onto the underside of the crossbar was quite incredible. And Arsenal hang on and won 4-3. We go back to 3rd place in the league above Manchester City. Wow, that was an incredible game, wasn't it? Just absolutely incredible. and we had to win. Man United won, Manchester City won. We had to win, and we did. But what a way to do it. Incredible. Joe says hangover from international. But yeah, maybe it was a little bit, but we got the job done. Jerry says proud of the ladies at 3-1. I thought it was over. It was looking that way, but it was still early in the game, wasn't it? And I think that, we kind of felt that there was still time. Ryan says, yes, fantastic win. Bit scary conceding the 3 goals, but amazing fight. Exactly, yeah. Amazing fight, and that's important, isn't it? But yes, 3 points behind Manchester United, who are second. We've still got to play them as well, haven't we? Lots of games. Well, I say lots of games. There's not that many games left now, is there? There's got 7. We're going to have to probably win them all, or certainly most of them. LG says there, credit to Renee. She was proactive with her subs, unlike a certain Spaniard. Exactly, yeah, you have to say that. And says, enjoy your Sundays. Well, we'll enjoy it now. Absolutely, we will. 100% we'll enjoy it now. Ag says, thank Rich and you all. Good night. Yeah, and yourself. Thank you for joining us. Gary says there, please, I'm an old man. That was no good for my ticker at the end. No, it wasn't. Absolutely not. But, ultimately we got to win. It's no fun winning 10-0, is it? It's just no fun. Come on. Grat says, see you next time. Off to the stores. Good night, sleep tight. And yourself, my friend. Duncan says, what else can you say? Magnifico. Great to see Victoria back in the squad. West Ham unlucky. Yeah, they maybe were a bit unlucky, but I thought we deserved that for the way we stuck at it. Taylor says, now we need to kick Liverpool done next Sunday. We do, yeah, that's the FA Cup, of course, next weekend. Liverpool, of course, just sacked their manager, didn't they, in the week? But what a comeback that was. Absolutely incredible. Some great goals as well. And Leah Williamson's performance was, wow, that's all I can say about Leah Williamson today. She was incredible. And it was an incredible game. And if, I spoke about it on the show on Friday. People question women's football. Why do you want to watch women's football? And you see a game like this today, and this isn't a one-off. This happens regularly. It's football that's played in the right way. Teams aren't looking to waste time. Teams aren't looking to cheat and roll about and dive. Players aren't really arguing with referees particularly much. They get on with it, and it's pure football, as football was meant to be. And I've always said this. It's the Premier League without all of the negative stuff that you get in the Premier League, which is spoiling it. Obviously, no VAR as well, which is a bonus, but I'm sure that will come. But yeah, when you see games like that, it's like, wow. Taylor says, we've had that comment. Sorry. Frederick says, 3 points after all. Thank you. Good night. And yourself. We will see you very soon. Ag says, after game, Sweden, Wales. I'm not sure about Euros for Sweden. Nah, Sweden will be fine. Don't you worry. Greg says, you can always support England. Yeah, exactly. Come support England and suffer with us. Taylor says, night, guys. Well played. See you next Sunday at 2:30. You will indeed. That is going to be a great game, isn't it? LG says, DVD 6. Well, I don't know. I thought she deserved more than 6 for them 2 saves at the end. Fox 5, Leah 7. Catley 5, Katie 7. Yeah, we'll go for the rest in a minute. Ag says, Greg, no way, rather Denmark. Well, yeah, maybe. Frederick says, well, we did play our best team. Talk about Sweden, obviously. Terry says, don't worry, Ag, you Swedes can win something with Arsenal. Exactly. Mark says, they show skill, huge determination, comradeship, sportsmanship, respect for each other and their fans. Exactly. As I said, the Premier League without all the bad, negative stuff. LG's given Kim 3, Warty 4, Marnham 5. Can't really argue with them 3, my friend. Joe says, which is why women's football reminds me how the men's game used to be. Exactly, yeah, how it used to be before it got spoiled by money, unfortunately. And that's probably going to happen in this game, isn't it? LG says, Kelly 8, Russo 4, Mariota 7. So you gave Kelly more than Leah Williamson. I can't agree with that. I mean, Kelly had a good game and got a good goal, but come on, Leah Williamson was head and shoulders the best player on the pitch today. But yeah, Kelly played well, absolutely. She was great. Obviously, the subs made a difference. The new shape to the team made a difference. And we've got the victory that we needed. And I think we deserved overall. Some sloppy defending at times obviously cost us the goals. But all you can do is, it's how you react. And I said that before. You know, you're never going to play perfectly every game. You're going to make mistakes, and it's how you respond. And we responded magnificently in that second half. Just incredible. Well done to everyone. Ryan says men's football spoiled by boredom. Well, by money, really. There's so much at stake that teams aren't willing to take too many risks anymore. And especially the teams at the top, unfortunately. But anyway, we don't need to worry about that, do we? LG, Stina 5, come on, she made a big impact. KCC 7, Ford 7, Amanda 5, Mead 5. Well, I don't think Amanda and Mead really get well on long enough, were they? Greg says, Renee 9. I don't think we can argue with that. The substitutions she made, she realised it wasn't working, made them early enough, and what an impact they made, what an impact it made. But there you go. Just brilliant turnaround. And a great performance, I thought, overall from Arsenal once we got going. We took our time, didn't we? Because, we were slow starting the game and we had to recover, but that's all you can do. Ryan says, man of the month, Renee. Maybe she might be man of the month again. She's already won it twice. She might get it again. LG said, Leah conceded 3 goals, plus she got done by Martinez. No, she didn't. It was Steph Catley that got done for the 3rd goal. Not Leah Williamson, and I wouldn't blame the 3 goals on Leah. It was defending by the team in general. Jimmy says, just watch, what a game. Yeah, it was an incredible game, wasn't it? Let's be honest, it was an incredible game, and even better because we came out on top and won it, and that's the most important thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, is getting those 3 points, and yeah. Exciting stuff. I'm sure Andreas has enjoyed himself, and his vlog, of course, will be up at some point. Might not be until. Oh, he says he's had some problems with Wi-Fi. Might not get all the videos in till later, but we've got a few in from him, which is good, isn't it? So we will see that vlog later on when I get all the clips in. We'll have a look at that later. LG says, Renee 7 only for the lineup. Yeah, but it's how you respond, isn't it? And that's worth more than the negative points that you might have about the lineup. To change it when she did, you get credit for that, don't you? So I would give her much more than 7. We had 25 shots in that game, 13 on target. West Ham had 10 and 7 on target. We had 50 touches in the opposition box, West Ham 14, 196 passes in the final third, they had 56, and we had 71% possession. So we deserve to win, I don't have much doubt about that. And we've got some interviews, I think, to come as well.
Well played, both of you. Wow, what a game. Never in doubt, was it, Leah?
Do you know what? This sounds cliche, but I never thought we was going to lose. I was just getting a bit frustrated in the first half. I think we could have turned it around a bit quicker. And then conceding the 3rd goal made it harder for ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, Chloe, share the skipper's confidence, or did you think it was in doubt at one point?
No, I had full belief. I know the talent we have in this group, and we can score many goals. So I think that belief was always there for me.
Yeah, one of the goals scored by yourself. I mean, it's 8 years, I think, since a teenage Chloe Kelly scored for Arsenal at Bristol City. What did that mean?
Yeah, that feels like years ago. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's unbelievable to get a goal back here. This club's amazing, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, and hopefully I can repay it now.
Yeah, you had a little chuckle. Do you remember those times all those years ago?
But days like today, like Chloe was unbelievable today, and I think when you need a little bit of an injection of something, she's got a bite about her, and I think we needed that today to turn the game around.
It's a big one for you as well. I'm not sure if you're aware, you moved level at the top tonight as Arsenal's record appearance maker, joint record appearance maker in the WSL, and a goal to celebrate. What, 157 you're on?
Oh, not bad. 157. Definitely showing me.
I'm really not going to be popular with you two when we're on camera, am I?
Nice, you're on camera.
I'm in the bad books. Tell us about that header, because you're a fair way out to get the power.
Yeah, no, to be fair, we practice them all the time, and after the set pieces, we had a bit of a. I think West Ham have had 110 corners and they haven't conceded yet this year, and we wanted to turn that around today. Well, I was focused on turning that around, so she put the ball at you, wasn't it? Put the ball at it. She could have let me stay on my feet in the celebration though. She doesn't make me look cool.
I didn't see that. Did you bundle her to the ground?
Yeah, I think we both just got really excited, and she ended up on the floor. But it was great, really.
Right, think this is maybe going to make me popular again with Leah, not so much with you.
Oh, nice.
She is the Barclays player.
Well deserved. Congratulations. Many more things.
Well done.
Thank you.
Cheers.
What a fantastic interview that was. Obviously, Leah Williamson and Chloe Kelly there. Fantastic stuff. Two of the goal scorers today. And yeah, wow, incredible. Greg says the goal show class. What a great team we are. Exactly, yeah. And I say, you know, it's how you react to those situations that define what how good a team is. You know, you don't learn anything really about your team when you win 5-0. We learned nothing really about this team when we beat Tottenham because Tottenham were so poor and it was such an easy game. And yeah, you have to win them and you have to win them well, but you don't really learn much about your team there. But games like today, when you've got to come back from those situations, we were 2 goals behind twice in that game at one point in the second half as well. And to come back in that way we did. And, you know, you can look at the league and say, well, look where West Ham are. You know, we should be beating them anyway. Yeah, of course we should be beating West Ham anyway. But football, it doesn't always go by the rule book, does it? It doesn't always go by the form book. And sometimes, you know, a team can turn up as West Ham did. They come up with a great game plan. It worked for them for a long time. And they got themselves 3-1 up. And, you know, 2-0 up and then 3-1 up. And for Arsenal to come back, I mean, I don't care it's only against West Ham. It doesn't matter. What matters is how brilliantly we responded and how brilliantly we came back and won the game. And, you know, I say it's how you respond to those situations that define you. And I think the team would have learnt a lot today. I think Rene would have learnt a lot today. And hopefully when it comes to some really big moments later on in the season, which we're going to have, aren't we, between now and the end of the season? Of course we are. And, yeah, we can draw from this, can't we? We can draw from this experience. So, you know, we can do great things. We can do great things. And, you know, we deserved that win. We did deserve that win. Absolutely, we did. 170 Gunner says, great second half performance. Yeah, it was. It was a brilliant second half performance. I mean, Kate McCabe's goal there, wow, that was the Robin Van Persie about it, wasn't it, that one? Almost a carbon copy of his one against Barcelona back in 2012, I think it was. Virtually the same position and drilled it in. And whether that was meant as a cross or not, I don't think it was. I actually think it was meant as a shot. She saw a space at the near post and drilled it in. But yeah, it was just incredible. And I say that's what it's about for me. Yes, we can criticise the defending for all 3 goals, of course. And we'd be, you know, it'd be wrong not to do that. And I'm sure Rene and the team will look at that, won't they? And analyse the defending, especially from the set pieces in the first half. We've got to do that better. And today, we were poor in that area, but I say the way we came back, and to me that's the most important thing, isn't it? And you know, to do that in the way that we did, in the manner that we did, is quite incredible. And they're just showing Leah Williams that did clearly cross the line. Terry said we should have learned. We missed too many chances. Another 25 shots today. We haven't learned nothing about not missing it. No, but I mean, I'd be more worried if we didn't create chances. The fact that we're creating 25 chances a game, I mean, no one's going to score 25 goals in a game, are they? You know, we scored 4. We could have scored 6 or 7, maybe, but it doesn't matter. Ultimately, we won the game, and that's the only thing that matters. We scored enough goals to win the game. You know, we beat Man City 4-3 recently. And we've beaten West Ham 4-3 today. And in both of those games, we had some adversity to overcome, and we've overcome it. And that's twice in 3 games now. So, and I think there's a lot to be said for that. There's a lot to be said for that. And you know, I don't want to win every game 5-6-0 because you learn nothing. You learn more from these games today, and you get more from these games, and it's more enjoyable to watch as well, isn't it? Anyway, let's be honest. Plain Lover says, go and Arsenal. Indeed. And Gunnar says, we need an upgrade on Marnham in the summer. She is too. I don't think Marnham was the biggest problem today. I think there were 2 bigger problems in Leah Volti and Kim Little. And when they both went off, we suddenly looked a lot better. I mean, Frida went off at half time as well. Wasn't her greatest game today, but I don't think she's the biggest issue. But at the end of the day, we've won the game. The substitutions worked. And I don't think we can be too critical. I don't want to be too critical because the girls don't deserve that today. They deserve a lot of credit for turning that game around. It would have been easy to have felt sorry for themselves. You know, it's been an international break. Some of them have travelled a long way all over the world. To come back and perform like that today was brilliant, really. Myanda says there, congratulations, and it's a great relief. It was a great relief. Absolutely, it was a great relief. Absolutely was. But, you know, that's what sometimes being a football fan's about, isn't it? You know, you go through lots of different emotions, and we went through a lot today, didn't we? Terry says, we lost to Liverpool and drew with Man U for not taking our chances. Liverpool was last season, wasn't it? We haven't lost to Liverpool this season, have we? Didn't we beat Liverpool 1-0 away? We haven't played them at home yet, have we? We lost at the Emirates last season to Liverpool. But, I mean, you know, these things are going to happen, aren't they? You know, there's going to be games when, you know, it doesn't happen for you. But it's, I say, I thought today Rene showed a lot of class and a lot of, you know, brilliant management. And I think that's important. LG says we have to move on from Leah Kim double pivot. It has run its course now. It's one or the other at least. Absolutely. Ag says, bye. See you another day. Indeed. Terry says, well, yeah, last season. But I mean, you know, we haven't played Liverpool at Emirates yet this season. If we lose 1-0 again, I would agree with you. Maybe we haven't learned our lessons. But each game's different, isn't it? Anyway, you know, this season we've generally we've got the results that we maybe deserve. One or two. The Chelsea games, we maybe deserve more than nothing from them two games. Man United away, we maybe should have won, and we ended up drawing, conceding a soft goal. But those things are less this season. So I think we have learned. I think we have learned lessons from last season, and I think today showed that. Would we have won this game last season from 3-1 down in the second half with Jonas as manager? I don't know, maybe. But the way it went last season, I would have probably said no. So I think there are improvements. We are improving, and yes, we need to improve even more. I look at the league table; we're still 8 points behind Chelsea, but you know. Anyway, look, I'm not. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy the evening. We've had too much stress. We've had too many bad weekends watching the men lately. It's nice that we can enjoy a game like that. Greg says you only have 2 days to prepare. We did well. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. I thought we were brilliant. I thought we were brilliant today. So, yes, what a game that was. I'll be back, of course, on Tuesday for the men to probably ruin our week against PSV in the Champions League away, the last 16. Let's see if we can get a result there to take to the Emirates. Then, of course, on Friday, we are back with the Arsenal Women's Show. Of course, it's going to be good. We'll be looking back on this game, previewing the FA Cup quarter-final against Liverpool. That's coming up next Sunday. We'll be here, of course, for that game as well. Is it a 2:30 kickoff? I think it is. So loads and loads to keep us busy as well. Joe says, Man City struggled, Chelsea drew. Exactly, yeah. Terry says, yeah, we won 6-2 from being 2-0 down at half-time. Big up. I know we did at Leicester, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Joe says, I think the break played a part. Yeah, it probably did. Ryan says, if Chelsea keep drawing, we are catching up. Well, yeah, they need to draw a few more yet. We tend to keep winning, don't we? Forget Chelsea. Let's just win our game. And if we do that, we'll be finishing as high up the league as we can. Wherever that is, we'll find out. If we win every game, we're probably going to finish at least second, aren't we? But let's see, we've got some tough games to come, some big tests, and of course some big cup games as well coming up. Of course, one next week against Liverpool in the FA Cup. So let's beat them and let's move forward. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed the show. If you have, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Of course, we'll be back very, very soon with some more stuff for you on Tuesday. Another watch along the men against PSV in the Champions League. And of course, some more great women's content to come as well on Friday with a women's show. And of course, next Sunday with the FA Cup game. So yeah, it finished here at Meadow Park today, not the Emirates, Meadow Park. Arsenal 4, West Ham 3. An incredible game of football. It was Chloe Kelly with her first goal since returning to Arsenal. The 3 goals in the second half. Katie McCabe, Leah Williamson and a Mariona Caldente penalty gave Arsenal the win, having come back from 2-0 down and 3-1 down. Wow, what a game. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give us a like. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And I will see you on Tuesday for the Champions League. Wow, what a week we've got coming up on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Come on, you Gunners. And I will see you on Tuesday.